Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 16 of the Young Bulls podcast, man. Huge day here on the Young Bulls podcast. We got some returning guests here for joining me on the show today, man. So introduce yourselves.
I
This
guess I
big
go first.
bando,
That's
Broncos
Brandon,
country. Let's
man.
ride.
That's Brandon, certified Nuggets fan, only black Nuggets fan that I know. The
And
guy in
black
the
people.
Heat, the guy in the Heat jersey at the bottom.
No guy
Introduce
need
yourself,
jersey,
man.
bro. This big 99, bro. Not gonna hold you, bro. Every girl over the age of 18 hit me up on Snapchat.
Bro,
Uh,
keep going, bro. Keep going, bro.
I think it's a black man at the bottom, bro.
All right. Quengo, say what's up to the people,
Man, y'all
man.
know what it is, man. It's Kwengo.
All right, and last but not least, we got
J Dog, J Dog.
Jalen here. All right, so first order of business. Obviously, the finals wrapped up last night. One team won the finals.
All right.
One team lost the finals. So let's get some thoughts on the finals. Brandon, since you're a Broncos fan and a Nuggets fan, go ahead and go first.
Right now, all I can say is I'm trying to figure out, which we all want to figure out, what Senai, the Heat fan, got to say, and then I'll say, and then I'll talk afterwards. He can have it.
So now go ahead. What do you got to say as a Heat fan, man? How did the finals go for you?
Just put my notes.
And please take that goofy fedora off.
No, I'm in my period of platypus mode, right? So, listen. Number
Speak
one.
up a little bit, please.
Number one. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. Okay. All right. They only won because of one person, Jokic. Listen, Jamal Murray. Clearly, we all know what he got before the game from his girl. We all know what happened. Man was going stupid. This is what I'm gonna say, bro. This is what I'm gonna say. No, bro. Listen, bro. Here's what I'm saying. Jimmy Butler, right, got us all the way to the third game in the Eastern Conference Finals, and then went ghost. And then Bam's not aggressive enough, and on top of that, Jokic is the most unguardable player in the league right now. Like, no question about it, bro. Like, there's not
I
a
got
single.
something to say, bro.
Okay. Can we
Because
start
when
off?
Jimmy went ghost, Bam stepped up. Let's be honest.
No,
Bam.
bro. Listen. Here's what I'm gonna tell you, bro.
He was playing better.
Okay, Bam was playing better, right? Bam was playing better because in the entire playoff series, nobody's been able to guard Bam besides Mitchell Robinson. Bam has cooked every other center he played. Right? He cooked Robert Williams. He cooked Al Horford. He cooked Vucevic when we played him in the play-in. He cooked Jokic. He was cooking, but Bam isn't aggressive enough, bro. When Bam gets the ball, he's not like if you watch Bam when he gets the ball, bro, he's not looking at the basket, bro. He's trying to do a handoff or he's trying to do a screen. If he looks at the basket and he attacks, bro, like nobody in the league can guard him, bro. Nobody in the league.
Whoa.
Bro, nobody in the
Nobody
league
in
can
the
guard
league
him.
can guard Bam. If he
No, bro.
firstly,
Bad take.
he's really
Bad
athletic. I'm not gonna lie. Bam Loki surprised me, especially some of his dunks, bro. Like he was Loki like jumping out the gym on some
Yes,
of the plays,
yeah.
but nobody can guard him is insane. Bam
Okay.
is
Yeah,
at the end of the day
that-
he's 6'9",
Every
bro. I
center,
can name like
center
5
in the league,
who can guard him.
every center in the league, every center. So when we played the Bucks, he cooked Brook Lopez. He cooked.
No, he didn't.
Wait.
Oh,
I have a
He did
question
not
then.
cook Brook Lopez.
Hold on. I have a question then. Senai, give me your top 5 centers right now in the league.
Wait, hold on. We're gonna do that. Hold on.
We're gonna do that
after.
later. We're gonna do that
We're gonna
later.
do that after. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
my point. Because he's talking
Okay, so
little.
here's what I'm saying.
He's not having up right
So
now.
right now, my thoughts on the game. My three biggest takeaways is Jimmy went ghost the whole series. He showed up 3 minutes into fourth quarter last night. Not even, he showed up for like 2 minutes, scored like 11 straight, and then somehow decided he had Aaron Gordon on, so he's gonna take a turnaround three. Like he's like the best. Like it made no sense. Like he should have went to the basket like 100%. And so I think Jamie wasn't being aggressive enough. Bam was being aggressive, but he could have been better. And I thought our defense was really good. I thought we played Jokic very well. Like I think we get
Best you could.
the best you could. Like there's nothing you can do with somebody like that. So like, and then also Max Strus. Listen, as a starting guard, you cannot go scoreless in 2 games. It's like it's just like you can't do it. You can't do it in the finals and then win. Like you just can't. So like, I just think if those things would have happened, maybe had Tyler Hero, Gabe Vincent played it better. Like I think outside of game 2, I think anybody on the team played well. Arguably, besides like Caleb Martin, arguably Caleb
All
Martin.
right. I could give my perspective
Go
then.
ahead. Go ahead,
All right.
Brandon. Go ahead, Brandon.
First off, I personally think that this Heat didn't have a chance because across the board, they had height, better role players. Like, literally, it was a mismatch. Like, damn near every
Okay,
possession.
but we've been mismatched versus like every roster versus roster. We've been mismatched every single game we played in this playoffs. Every
Yeah,
single
but
game.
it was like,
Not against the
but
Celtics.
it was like every time
Yes,
y'all would
against Celtics, we were
squeeze to
100.
get a win. Like
I don't know.
every single win in a playoffs, y'all literally squeeze to get a win. You know that,
Okay,
right?
yeah, because we have to
Like,
be because us we have to be on our A game to win every game because we don't have the talent. So when we're all on our A game, like we're beating teams. So that just makes us a better team. It makes us with a better coach.
but I'm
Like
saying like, yeah,
I
you're
think
better
I think
than
I think Spo outcoached Malone the whole series
He
because
did what?
I think Spo outcoached Malone the whole series
When was this?
because bro, Mike Malone, bro, literally like all he's telling his team is run up the court, keep the pace up. Like
No.
like bro, they didn't switch up any coverages.
Mike Malone is a good coach, but
He's a good coach, but
firstly, he's confident because he already knows that he doesn't have to coach as hard as he would like against the Lakers because y'all are outmatched. Like MPJ is like 6'8", 6'7", and Gabe
MPJ
Vincent
is
is on
6'10".
him, bro.
MPJ hit 2-3
nah,
like
Gary Vincent
offensively.
was
No,
on
but
Aaron Gordon's
but
level.
like, do you see Gabe Vincent being switched onto this big dude? And MPJ wasn't even playing like he normally does. Like he was literally like slashing, bro.
No. He was because he couldn't make a shot.
No, because it's better because he's
No,
6'9",
no,
and the
no,
dude
no,
that's
no,
gonna
no.
guard him is 6'3" and
MPJ
6'4".
could not make a shot. He
MP,
could not
okay,
shoot
like one of the, I
all
think it was
series.
the first game he went 2 for 10, but after that he started slashing and started cooking y'all.
No, he didn't start. What he's doing, he's getting boards. Like even though MPJ
Yes,
was not.
because
Listen, bro.
because
Even
Mike
though
Malone is telling this
MPJ,
man, remember you are 6'9". You're bigger than all of these niggas. You should be getting the
Mike,
ball.
that's not what MPJ does, bro. MPJ is 6'10" to shoot over people, bro.
No, but MPJ, okay, he's 6'10", but he still plays basketball, bro.
Yeah, we still. What I'm saying is,
I'm 6'10", no matter how well I can shoot, and there's someone who's 6'3", like you should be going up and finishing on him
like
consistently.
he wasn't doing that all series.
As it,
The reason why he was going to the basket was because he couldn't make a shot, bro. If his threes were falling, he wouldn't have gone to the basket. Like that's not his game ever, bro. That's just not when it's
I
not your
think,
game, bro. You're not
I
gonna.
think, I think they made that his game because he's 6'9", bro. Like
Bro,
I don't understand. It just
bro
seems pretty
being
simple. Like
6'9", 6'10", being
he,
6'10" at the three, you're oversized probably for like 90% of the forwards in the league. So how come he doesn't slash on
yeah,
everybody?
but he didn't do this against the Lakers because the Lakers have height. Y'all don't have height, which is why Aaron Gordon and MPJ were taking advantage of the matchups.
No. Because we had to double Jokic and double Murray. Like you're bound to do something.
No,
Like even
my whole
Aaron
point is
Gordon,
just that it's just an easier look to let MPJ score on Gabe Vincent than it is to like make him be
but
on
when
the
I'm
perimeter.
MPJ is soft, bro. I'm being he's soft. But here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying. I think okay, like the
Hey, so now
biggest
before
thing.
you say anything, bro, can you take the hat off, bro? Throwing me
What do
off,
you
man.
what do you
Who,
Can you
mean?
me?
take the hat off? No,
That's my
no,
signature.
Tanaka, can you take? All right, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
My
ahead, bro.
signature, bro. Come on, bro. Don't be dissing my drip like that, bro. Dang, bro. It's because I don't wear high waters all day. Don't mean I don't got drip, bro. Listen, bro. Here's what I'm saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying, bro. What dropped super stats? Game five. Hold on, wait.
Okay, here we go.
Because I remember the which color. I remember the
Bro, it was a mismatch across the board, bro.
yeah. Of
I
course,
mean,
it's
it's
mismatch.
just what did you expect, bro?
We weren't
That's what I'm
like
Brandon, I
saying.
think the
Yes,
word is mismatch. That's the word.
bro.
Mismatch.
So now,
Yeah,
as soon as this man MPJ started slashing, bro, like it just finished, bro. Like
he was not slashing though. That's
yes,
what
he
I'm trying to
was.
tell you,
If
bro.
No, you were. No, you were. He was shooting more than he was slashing.
He was
bro,
shooting the
he's
ball, bro.
MPJ, of course he shoots the ball, but I'm saying that when he was getting like crucial baskets, they were in the paint.
Because he could not. He was getting them off of rebounds. He was rebounding 100%. He was rebounding. He was boarding up, but he was not slashing. Like that's not his game. That would never be his game. You know, Aaron, bruh, listen. Aaron Gordon was scoring because of this, bro. Aaron Gordon scoring because of this. Because we have to stop Jokic somehow. So we try and double in post. blah blah blah. Aaron Gordon, like, are we forgetting in 2016, 2017? This man has a top 5 bounce in the league right now. Aaron
Yeah,
Gordon
we
has
know
top
that.
5 bounce. So, like, all he's doing is slashing to the basket, and Jokic is finding it. Like that.
I don't know. I feel like
That's what it is, bro.
I feel like he's scoring because he's 6'8" and he's guarded by a 6'4" guard that he weighs like 40 more
No,
pounds.
he was scoring because they're doubling Jokic, and the only person that they can at least leave open to have a shot is him.
Bro,
Because
no.
everyone else, MPJ, you can't leave him open.
I'm
KCP,
not
you
I'm not
cannot
gonna
leave him
cap
open. So that's their
a
best
lot of
bet.
Aaron
That
Gordon's
is their
buckets.
best bet to
A lot of
help
Aaron
with the
Gordon's
double.
buckets were literally backing down Gabe Vincent and
No,
like Caleb Martin in the paint. And, like,
it was most of them were cooking.
he cuts too, of course, because he can't shoot. So like, yes, he cuts, but I feel like he wasn't really open. I feel like he was just
Who
cooking
Aaron? What
y'all.
you said? Who Aaron Gordon? Or you said
You said
MPJ?
Gordon. You
Aaron
said
Gordon.
Gordon, right?
No. Gordon was definitely getting most of his points out of backdoor cuts. That's how everybody else, not named Jokic and Murray, are getting points. Either corner threes or backdoor cuts. Nobody else is coming off the dribble. Besides Murray, and Jokic, bro. Like, the one thing that absolutely fried me. Like, this is how I knew. Like I don't know how we could win this game. Bro. They shot 38 for 84, right? They
Yeah.
shot 45% from the field.
Mhm.
Bro, they shot 18% from three. They shot 18% from three and had 15 turnovers, and we still lost. Like,
Y'all had just as bad a game.
no. I mean, they went 5 for 28. We for 9 for 34. So we hit more. Like, they made more field goals, but they also
What
had
really messed you guys up, Loki, was the fourth quarter, bro, and the third quarter, bro.
no.
Jimmy and Bam were ice cold, bro.
Bro, because Jimmy, the thing that was making me mad was because he's not attacked. Like, I don't know what happened from the Celtics, from the first game of the Celtics series to after that. I don't know when the world happened. I think they said, like,
Did he even drop 30 once this series? Like, I was low-key surprised with
I
that,
don't
too.
even think he dropped
I don't
over
think he
20.
had 31 time.
I don't think he dropped over 25. I
Look,
think I
I
think
will
I
say
think
this. I will say I think Jimmy, he's not overrated, but I feel like a lot of people, because of he's playing like out of his mind a couple games for like the first two or three series, like people like kind of like stooped him onto a pedestal that he was never on. But like Jimmy
Yeah,
was
I
never
agree.
ever.
bro, but that's how it is every
Unless he's a
year.
clutch player, he's definitely a good player. Like he definitely was top two in playoff performances this year. You could argue he had the best, honestly, throughout the whole playoff series for series. But it's just like I don't know. I don't think Jimmy was ever gonna. I don't think he was ever gonna like be that. His game is so simple. Like he gets the same shots.
And
He
the thing
doesn't
is,
have a complex
he goes
game.
right every time. Like, the thing that was making me mad was because the difference between the first, like I said, the first 2 games Celtics series, and the whole, like, from the third game Celtics series before, and then from after, like, he's getting the ball off the screen, and like he wasn't shooting against the Nuggets. I don't know why. He was getting the ball off the screen and was looking to pass.
Aaron
Like,
Gordon,
he's
bro.
looking for Gabe Vincent, Kyle Lowry. He's looking for Kyle Lowry and Duncan Robinson to score him the game-winning buckets. Like, that's what fried me, bro. That was like we can't win like that. And Bam is doing the same crap, and that stuff that's blowing me because if Bam is getting the ball and facing up Jokic, he scores about 80% of the time. Like, Jokic cannot guard Bam. It's just he just can't. Like, he can't. Bam
I
is
don't
too
think Jokic
fast
can really go anywhere.
and no. Bam is too fast and too athletic for any center in the league. That's why I think if Bam gets the ball, bro, what? Bro,
Bam is
what?
too fast and athletic for any center in the league.
For
Anthony
most
Davis,
centers, I
question
think.
mark?
For most, like if like I think the only couple people that can guard him is probably like Nick Claxton. I'm trying to think.
Embiid, Giannis, AD.
I said center, bro. I said center. I said center, bro.
I mean, those are fours and
He's a
fives.
center now.
He's
I
6'9".
said center. I don't know. We're not doing this.
Brooke
I said
Lopez
center.
as well. Brooke Lopez is also on that list.
He cooks Brook Lopez.
He was not cooking Brooke
Is
Lopez.
Nick Claxton, probably Mitchell Robinson.
And AD,
That seems like a good
listed
amount of
as a
centers.
center.
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know about 80, bro.
80 is listed as a center, bro.
80 is definitely a forward, bro.
You don't know about AD.
80 is most definitely a
I
center.
don't know.
I mean, he played the five for the Lakers like all year, so he's a
I
five.
mean, okay, like I give to AD, like
He
okay,
is
fine.
he's a natural four. But
Okay,
he
whatever.
ain't playing
But,
five.
but if you're telling me five out of the what starting 30, so
Way more than five. Xavier Tillman, Add Xavier Tillman in there. Steven Adams.
All right, bro.
Add him
Like,
in
I
there.
don't know what to do with this guy, bro. Like, what are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you
What do you
saying?
mean?
Xavier Tillman?
Bam
Xavier
has
Tillman.
never been like an elite
Xavier
scorer.
Tillman.
Bam has never been an
Xavier.
elite scorer. I don't know why you're saying like there's no one that
Bro,
can guard.
because
He's never
bro,
been
because
an
Hold on.
bro,
Time out. Jalen, what are your thoughts on the game? Because we
yeah.
got
Come
first
on,
from
Jalen.
everybody else. But yeah, Jalen,
You
what are
hear
your
this guy?
thoughts?
We ain't hear nothing for you either, the host. But
bro,
You
the
go,
other way.
you
I had
go, and then
Miami
I'll go.
winning. I had Miami winning the series. What happened? Well, in the most recent game was that Game 5.
Mm-hmm.
It all came down to the fourth quarter, and MPJ and KCP hit 2 clutch 3s closer to the end of the fourth quarter. And it really, after that, kind of the game kind of slipped away out of the Miami's hand.
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
And then Jimmy took that.
That corner three.
Jimmy took that horrendous shot off the wing. And after that, it was over from there.
They even gave this man Jimmy the foul for that. And
Yeah,
they
for
still
that.
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah, that was
Corner
insane,
three.
bro.
Hey, bro, it was a
That was
foul, bro. It was
horrible.
a foul, bro. It was a foul.
Not a, it was not. But I'll
They
say
try
one
to no,
thing.
they try to say his movement was unnatural, but Jimmy always kicks his leg up like that.
Yeah.
Especially if he's
Nah,
fading, he always
nah.
kicks his leg up.
I mean,
That's a natural movement.
Jimmy definitely kicks, but he definitely extended it more than he usually does.
Nah, bro. Nah,
For
In the
me,
moment,
I
you're not
had
thinking about that. When you're
Like
shooting the
bro,
ball,
like
you're
bro.
not thinking about
yeah.
that. You're just shooting the
Lowry,
ball.
his jump shot kicks a little bit, but I think Jimmy like kicked more than Kyle Lowry. It looked
Oh
clean.
yes, and Kyle Lowry actually stepped up in Game 5 too.
Yeah,
Nah,
but
Kyle
Kyle
Lowry
Lowry,
the whole series, bro, was Loki doing hella dirty work, bro. Like
he
he
was.
was getting boards and stuff.
Yeah.
I
Bro,
got
I
that.
think, I think if you look at it, even like, I think if you look at it from like a coach's standpoint, bro, like, bro, think about how many coverages we have to do. Think about how many offensive sets we have to like. Spo has so much. I think we played I think we played well in that, but like the key, like the biggest takeaway. Oh, by the way, Haywood Highsmith is a dog, bro. That's what I'm saying. But I think the key takeaways, bro, are they had 15 turnovers. They had 15 turnovers to our. They had like 12 or like 4 turnovers, and somehow they're still winning the game. And they at one point they were like 2 for 20 from three at like halftime. They were like a team cannot be 2 for 20 from halftime from three, and then have 12 turnovers and the game's tied. Like that can't happen. They just can't. Like I don't think the Nuggets played well that game series. I think because we played very well defensively, we gave them a lot of new looks. But like
I feel. Oh my
like
fault.
we need like we need a superstar, bro. Hey, Jalen, bro, hand over Bradley Beal, bro. I don't know what are y'all.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
what y'all are
I
doing
don't.
with that man, bro.
We
I'm not
give it
gonna
to you,
cap.
bro.
I low-key agree with you, bro. Like the Nuggets, y'all did not make them. I'm not gonna say y'all didn't make them work. Y'all definitely made them work. But like y'all, your offense was so bad. Y'all played great defense during the series. I
Yeah,
can't even lie. Even though they
Yeah.
had the mismatches, like with the Lakers like let Jamal Murray basically run wild for like almost the whole series. Y'all definitely locked up Jamal Murray for most of the series. Like the blitzes were working on him, and
I
y'all
agree.
forced him to like turn the ball up to like someone else. But the big problem was your offense, bro. Y'all had so many open looks. Duncan Robinson, Caleb Martin, Max Juice. There's no way they shot over 30%. Any of them like during this series from
bro.
three.
Like I said, bro. Like it for guys like I said, bro. I thought Kevin Love should have got more bump. I thought he should have got more minutes because like when he was out there, bro, he was hustling for boards. Like he won. Like I think the biggest thing, bro, with the Heat, bro, is we have like everybody on the team is a dog, bro. Like everybody on the team wants to win. Nobody cares about selfish basketball. Like I think players like Damian Lillard need to come here. Bradley Beal, if he's willing to adopt the mindset, bro, we'll take it, bro. I
He
think like,
doesn't look like he wants to leave
I
Boston
think
to
he'd be a
DC.
solid fit. I can't lie. I think he'd be
bro,
solid.
I don't know what like, bro. I want Bradley, bro. Damian Lillard, no BS, bro.
We can't allow that to happen. That wouldn't be right
If
for the
Damian
sport.
Lillard comes, because I think Damian Lillard would be like he's a scorer. Nah, he's a little bit of a liability defensively. Like so is Gabe Vincent, so is Kyle Lowry. Like it's kind of hard to find a starting point guard that's a great defender. Like
Yeah.
I think somebody like him. I would even take like a John Wall if he's able to stay
What about
healthy.
Fred Van Fleet? You know Fred Van Fleet, like he's a free
Yeah,
agent.
he's on the
Hold
market
on, hold
too.
on. Yeah, hold on. We're gonna talk about that later
Oh,
when we talk about like the off season and stuff like that. But before we
what are
even
you
go
talking
further,
about?
Yeah, I wanted to give my takes on the series.
Yeah, I want to hear
Obviously,
your thoughts, Denari.
okay.
You
Thank you,
had Heat in
Demon. Thank
7,
you.
right? Heat in 6.
I had the Heat in 7. I had the Heat in 7. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I had the Heat in 7. I thought Butler was gonna turn up last night.
yeah.
That didn't happen. I thought the Heat were gonna come out with a more sense of urgency. They kind of did, but they just let it slip away. I feel like the big thing about the Heat was there was like a moment in like the fourth quarter where like both the Heat and the Nuggets could not buy a bucket to save their life, and they kept on like missing and stuff like that. But when the Nuggets started making that shots, the Heat couldn't capitalize on that. So I feel like that was a big thing too. I don't know why they put Tyler Hero as questionable. I mean, they weren't
Bro,
going to give him any
I
minutes.
think it was to scare them or something, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Like anybody's gonna be scared of Tyler Hero. No offense, I'm just
Whoa,
being
whoa,
honest.
whoa, 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 buddy, whoa, buddy, whoa, buddy. I don't know.
Continue on,
So,
Denari.
I don't know
Continue
what
on,
battle
Denari.
you're talking about. I don't
all
know what
right.
battle you're
They
talking
could have
about.
used Tyler Hero. They could have used Tyler Hero.
They could
Could
have,
have,
but I don't think that wouldn't have
bro.
changed the
Tyler
outcome
Hero
though.
would have changed the series, bro. No
Okay,
question.
now don't. Okay.
Tyler
Sinai,
Hero would have changed the series.
Sinai, as
Tyler
in,
Hero
Competitive,
would have.
I'm not a
competitive,
Heat
yes,
fan, but
but
I watched the Heat like a good amount of the year, like especially when Bam and Jimmy both came back, because I had them on the parlays. And this man Tyler Hero, his shooting percentages are so up and down, and he's just so up and down as a player. I don't know if he's changing that much.
Bro,
Hero would have probably made this series go to 6, but the Nuggets still would have won the series.
no. You want to know
He
why
might get
Tyler
them
Hero?
swept for all you
Bro,
know.
you want to know why Tyler Hero would have changed the series, bro? Here's what I'm gonna tell you.
Why?
Here's what I'm gonna tell you. First of all, Tyler Hero. The one thing where we were missing, especially you can see in that series, bro. Like Denard said, bro, scoring, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we're not missing like okay, we're missing some open shots. Like I think we should have hit our open shots 100%. But we the biggest lack that we had was lack of creating offense. Nobody like I love Jimmy, bro. I swear, Jimmy top 10 shooting guard in the league right now. He can't create offense. Like like he killed the Bucks, killed them. But I think that was pure like up here and like. But I don't like he's not a scorer. Like Jimmy Butler's not a scorer, bro. He's not somebody who can tween cross three off the screen. Like he's not, bro. Tyler Hero is that guy, bro.
No disrespect to Jimmy, but yeah, he has no bag, bro. That's definitely a problem. Like
Yeah, he doesn't have a bag,
I'm
but
sorry,
he's
like his game is so simple that it's so easy to shut him down if you put like a competent defender on him, because he really shoots from the same spots on the court. He's not
True,
really going to
true.
get you with a move, and he's just going to do a pump fake and a try. He has a really good pump fake though. He's going to do a pump fake and like just try to get to the free throw line. And I agree with you. Like Jimmy, I won't say he can't create offense. I will say when Jimmy is on, he brings all the double teams and usually gets like a teammate open. But like y'all definitely need someone who can like
I mean,
penetrate.
everybody double teams Jimmy when we play, they double team Jimmy
Nah, I didn't really see them
off,
do too much doubling on
off
him
the
this
screen.
series.
When he comes off the screen, they try and double him and try. But the thing is that was pissing me off was that, bro, it was 89-91, bro. Like, first of all, that turnover he threw to KCP was ridiculous.
Yeah.
That was like
Dang.
ridiculous in a game. What was it 89? No, it was 89-89, right? I think it was.
Mm,
I think it was
And
89,
KCP
90.
missed the layup, and Bruce Brown came up with a putback.
Okay, that putback that reminded me of the Derek White in Game 6, bro. Because like our our sideline our sideline defense is horrible. Horrible. Like we have to account for everybody on the court. That's the we weren't accounting for everybody on the court. That was the problem, bro. That's why they're like the inbounder is like I think in any team, bro, late game situation, bro. If you're an inbounder, bro, like you should go and look to try and get a putback against Heat because like nobody's accounting for them, bro. And that's the thing that frustrates me because like that shouldn't have happened. Jimmy Butler shouldn't have thrown that. Stevie, bro, I don't know what he was doing, and then he comes back and then shoots that fade three in the bro. I didn't even want to hear the presser, bro. I didn't even know if he had. I don't know if he had an interview after, bro. I was not listening to it. No way I was listening to it, bro. That's why I think, bro. Like, man, you know, I told you, bro. I can't do this, bro. I'm too emotional right now, bro.
I'm not gonna
Dang.
lie.
Whew.
When
Great
Jimmy was getting
content.
emotional, I saw a clip of Jimmy crying, bro. I started chuckling, bro. And listen. I was not praying on the
It
man's
was emotional,
downfall.
emotional, bro.
It's just you have to understand. People called this what they call this the friendship, the power of friendship run.
Oh,
Like it was just too funny, bro.
Yeah.
It was just too funny, bro.
The word of Lakers, bro.
Jimmy the Frog Butler.
Here we go.
What are the Lakers?
The Lakers are a big difference. They
Hey,
were the
yeah, because you guys
seventh.
got swept,
They were the
and
seventh.
we
Oh, what seed were you guys again?
They were
Y'all
the
were the
eighth.
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 They were
You shouldn't have been
playing.
the eighth. The reason you were the eighth was because you were mid all year, and that's a fact. You were mid
and,
all year. I literally
and
watched the Orlando Magic embarrass y'all several nights.
we
Paolo
won.
dropped
Okay,
30 on you.
first of all, did you talk about that shot when Jimmy hit to go to the game in overtime? What are you saying, bro?
What are we talking about?
Against
I'm,
Magic?
I'm explaining. I'm explaining that
Okay, okay, okay. We may have been mid. We may
we're
have been
40,
mid.
41 and 41.
We may have been mid. Excuse my French. Y'all were ass. Y'all were horrible.
Hey, well, the
All
Lakers were
year.
bad.
All
Hold
year,
on. So,
you guys were
so
horrible.
you would have beat the Warriors in 6? No, you wouldn't
You
have.
guys would have beat the Celtics.
You wouldn't have beaten any of the teams that the
You
Lakers
would have.
played.
Okay, you would have beat the Bucks in 5.
No question. The Lakers are a way better matchup.
No. Oh,
And also, y'all, you're acting like you played a healthy Bucks, bro. You didn't even play the healthy Bucks,
we didn't play healthy either, buddy. What are you saying?
bro. They are literally this man Giannis is literally peg leg, limping all over
We
the
didn't
floor.
have Tyler Hero the whole series. Okay, we
Tyler
didn't have Tyler
Hero.
Hero.
You had Tyler
Okay,
Hero during the regular season, and we're 41 and 41.
bro, because nobody
Is this the guy?
nobody
Is that
cared
the
about
king?
that, bro. Like nobody cared, bro.
Tyler Hero's your king?
We literally
That's
don't
what
care.
you're pulling off your bench, Tyler
I'm
Hero,
sorry that we don't go hard in the regular season, but we make it to the finals. I'm so sorry that
bro.
we don't go absolutely stupid and like it doesn't matter, bro. It does not matter, bro.
I
If
mean,
You
at
guys
the
are
end of the day,
the Lakers can argue, that they had a harder path to even get to the Western Conference Finals.
Next
no.
subject, Nora.
So
Next subject, Nora.
who are the defending champs? The Warriors or the
Denard,
Bucks?
cut it out, bro. Denard, cut it out, bro. Cut it
Who are
out.
the defending champs? The Warriors or the
All right,
Bucks?
all right. Next topic. Next topic. Next topic. So we talked about the finals. We talked about the finals as a whole, but now
You do it again.
let's just specifically talk about Jimmy Butler's performance.
In
So
the finals,
tonight, yeah, yeah.
horrible, bro. Horrible. Like on paper, I'm looking at the stats here. And then, bro, he averaged 21.6 in the final.
What was his efficiency?
Wait, you talking about this series?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
This series he averaged 17.6.
So why am I looking at?
My King
I'm
LeBron.
not.
My
I
King
don't
King
know.
LeBron.
LeBron's your King LeBron's not in the finals, Quengo.
Oh, he has 4 of those.
Okay, my fault, bro. And Jordan has how many?
Oh my gosh, bro. We're not talking about Jordan Gamble here, but next subject, bro.
Yeah, why are we talking about George Bunker right now, bro?
I'm just asking you, bro.
George,
Okay. So this is what he
Jordan
had.
Bloodshot Eyes.
This is what
George
he had.
Cognac.
So Jimmy Butler had this, bro. Jimmy Butler had 13 game 1, game 2 21, 28, 25, 21. So like to me at least it did not feel like he had okay, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Last game, he had 21 points, but he shot 5 for 18.
Yeah, none of those games are over 50%.
Game 4 was he shot 53%. He shot 9 for 17. He shot 11 for 24 in game 3 on 46%. Here's what I'm saying, bro. Jimmy Butler cannot shoot 17 shots, bro. He can't, bro.
PU.
Okay, y'all got swept. Like, what are you saying? You guys got swept.
The Lakers are a far better team than Miami, bro.
But you okay, bro. I can't read the camp.
The difference is Jimmy Butler is in his prime, and LeBron is like this
What
man
are
is
you
like a couple years
saying?
away from retirement.
Like, I'm so confused. Bro.
All
Okay,
right,
but like, what is that?
Jalen. Hold on. Jalen, what do you got to say about Jimmy Butler's performance, man? What do you got to say about Jimmy Butler's
Oh,
performance?
I said what I had to say. He averaged 17.6 this series. He disappeared, man. He disappeared.
Listen,
But again, too. Even though like he wasn't scoring, the rest of his team wasn't scoring well either. Bro. They were not hitting threes. They were missing like a bunch of like 5-6 foot shots. Him and Bam were just missing a bunch of like 5-6 foot shots. It was bad.
Brandon, what you got to say, man? What do you got to say about Jimmy Butler's performance?
I'm saying the same thing that everybody's saying, man. He was just a no show, and then the team just didn't help. Like didn't help.
I mean, like, listen, bro.
At
Here's
all.
what I'm saying, bro.
Like that's why I'm saying is like as a whole, bro, it was just like outmatched. That's all I can say. Better
Okay,
role players, bro.
we were
Better
outmatched.
height.
Okay, but we were
Like,
outmatched by every single.
I'm
Hold,
sorry,
Every
but
hold,
Max
hold.
Struess. No. Watch out. Hold on.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Max Struess, bro. You even said it earlier, bro. Come on now, donuts, bro. Like in a final series, bro. Donuts, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Give me
he
that.
did.
Wait,
He
better.
did have zero.
Come
That
on,
was
bro.
bad.
You,
Hey, Gary Vincent, bro.
Oh,
Like,
hello,
like,
hello, hello. I know
who's your
Kwengo
bigs
and
again?
bottom
No,
left
I
my
have a
team is
question.
not talking right now. When D'Angelo Russell averaged more
Oh,
turnovers than points against the Nuggets, bro. So what do you want to say,
D'Angelo
Joe?
Russell is light years ahead of Max Strus still.
D'Angelo Russell was actually
talk
getting
about light
cut
years ahead.
immediately.
Sanai,
Max
I
Strus
think we
not
need to
getting
see
cut.
from the point. I think we need to say, go ahead, Brandon. What were you saying?
Listen, what's it
You
called?
getting off topic here?
I wanna know like who's your bigs. Go ahead and tell me who's your bigs because
Are we doing a
that's what I'm
top
saying. There
five?
was lack of height. It's not.
We
I'm
doing?
not going to sit here, even though we're talking about Jimmy now, like his performance, but like what I can say is, bro, I can't just blame it all on Jimmy. Like he did
See,
lead them there, and yes, he was supposed to stay consistent in order to get,
right.
but it was still like a no show from him, no show from the rest of his team.
Listen, can I say something? Like,
I only give like a clap
I
of a
will
hand
say,
to
I
Bam
will say,
Adebayo, bro.
I was
That's it.
wrong. Like, what did I say about the Heat tonight? I forgot what I said. I said that y'all were not gonna. I didn't see y'all. Whatever I said, it was basically to the extent of like I didn't see y'all making it past the first round. So like, I definitely was wrong right there. But I will say this is like who the Heat. The Heat I feel like have always been the same team. Like even through the playoffs, they were just shooting extraordinarily well and like hiding it. Like they shot like 50% from three for like several series, and like a lot of people are saying like they couldn't have done, they shouldn't have been doing this in the first place with the undrafted roster, and I don't know if that's true, but I personally feel like the Heat have just always been the same team. Like they've always had the same problems. Like all year
Bro,
they had a scoring issue
And can I
sometimes.
also add, like, let's talk about the altitude, please. Like they
Yeah.
did.
God,
No, boy,
it
no
doesn't
BS,
mean
no
anything.
BS. Watch this. Y'all instead of winning the Celtics series like y'all were supposed to and get it over with, that gives you time and rest. Nah, y'all wanted to carry it all the way to Game 7, right?
Yeah, we did it on
Carry it
purpose,
all
bro.
the way
We
to
did it
Game
on purpose,
7,
bro.
They
and
didn't
then
We did
go
it
go.
on
all the
purpose,
way
bro.
to
We did it on
Denver.
One.
purpose, bro.
That was no help at all.
We did it
Hey,
on
W
purpose.
script. Let's give it up for W script though, because hey, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I don't know.
It
I
was
wouldn't
it
say
was
anything
it was
about the
over, bro.
altitude. I
It
don't
was
think the
over.
altitude was really affecting that
No,
much.
Bro,
it
we
plays.
won game two,
No.
bro. We
PG
won game
said
two.
Paul George said on the podcast episode he was basically said that like the altitude in Denver and Utah like that plays like a huge role. That gives him like
And plus,
the teams
then
there
Charles
like an
Barkley, even
advantage.
though my fault, even though
Yeah.
Charles Barkley is like old, bro, then he have to like wear a whole like oxygen chain or
Yes.
something like that, bro.
Yes.
Like, come on now.
But
Yes.
I feel like a lot of like athletes really train with like incline and altitude like during the off season.
True, but
So
I
I
mean,
would.
I mean, it's
like
not
it's
the
towards
same.
the
It's
end
not
of the
the same.
season, last series, like where like how long
Okay,
had
okay,
this
okay,
season been
okay. It
going on
plays
for,
a
bro?
factor, bro. It plays a
Like their
factor.
body's tired, huh?
It plays a factor, but like, I'm not about to say like the
Yeah,
altitude
not
like
that good
had
of a
like
factor.
had
No,
like
it's
a
not that
bigger.
bad, but
It probably had like a 5% like
Still an
difference, bro.
advantage.
yeah, still an advantage.
It's an
Oh,
advantage, but
we're
like,
talking a lot about the Heat, and I feel like we should be talking about like the Nuggets.
What about the
Firstly,
Nuggets?
I wanna apologize to Nuggets fans. You know, I said Lakers in six, and honestly, I still believe that the Lakers were they had enough firepower to win that
No.
nope,
series.
nope, nope,
No.
nope,
So the
No.
Lakers didn't have the
No.
firepower to win that series.
nope.
No. They
I
got
think they
swept.
did.
Did
I
you
think they
not
Nope.
see
did.
all the games? Yes, it was
Yep.
a sweep, but like
Yep.
all of these games came down to like really like crunch time, like last 3 seconds or like one shot. Like
Okay,
I
outside of
still
that,
believe
bro.
the Lakers definitely had firepower enough to win that series.
Outside of game three, the Nuggets didn't
I
win
believe that
the
they
game.
got outcoached and outplayed because this man Darvin Ham, he did not do what the Heat did. He never blitzed Murray. They never blitzed Murray. They let Schroeder guard him in ISO.
Yeah.
I'm
Lakers
gonna
was
be
a better
honest though,
Okay,
coach
hold
Darvin
on,
last
hold
Ham
on,
year.
is
hold
a
on,
hell
hold
of
on,
a
wait,
coach
wait, wait,
to
hold on,
begin
wait,
They
with.
wait,
gave
wait,
us
wait.
work.
One thing I want to ask is because Murray has never been an All Star in his
Mm-mm.
career. Is Murray
No.
a top five point guard in the league, bro?
Top
Right
five.
now,
Top five, no.
No.
Okay,
Top five, no.
Hold up.
Top.
You have to make a
wait,
top
wait,
five
wait,
with
wait, 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 wait,
like,
wait,
'cause,
wait, wait,
like
wait.
off the top of my head, probably not.
Brandon, go ahead. Go ahead,
Wait,
Brandon.
Okay, sidetrack for just like 2 minutes. Right.
The Sinners thing? Are you asking about the
No,
Sinners?
not the center thing. We're
Oh,
talking about Jamal Murray now.
all right.
So name your top 5 point guards right now.
okay. Like not in order though.
We always have Stephen Curry,
Yeah.
Okay, you have Luca.
Damian Lillard. Yes, Luka Doncic. Honestly, I have a healthy Kyrie Irving. A fully playing healthy Kyrie Irving. And let me think of one more. Honestly, this
How
year
are,
Darius
how are
Garland.
Kyrie and Luca both point guards?
You said Darius who?
Darius
Garland?
Darius
Garland.
Garland.
I would
Oh,
Yes.
say Shy.
I have a
I would
question.
have put
How are
Shy
Kyrie
in
and
the
Luca both
SGA,
point
bro.
guards?
But Darius Garland, what are we talking about?
How's Kyrie a point guard?
Okay, if not Darius Garland, Trae Young.
No, but I'm saying how are
Wait,
Kyrie
yeah, Kyrie's
and
not a
Luca
point guard
both in
either.
this list for top 5 point guards?
Wait, what do you mean? Wait, why is Luka not a top 5 point guard?
No, I'm saying how are Kyrie and Luca both a point guard?
They just
Exactly.
got on the same team. Was Kyrie not a point guard on the team he was at before?
I mean, because he's like the shortest man, but like I don't know if that's just natural.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Next subject. Please, Denari. Next subject. We're not going this again. We're not
Bro,
going this
bro.
again. We're not
No,
going
no,
this
no.
again.
Let's do this.
How?
We're here
No,
to talk.
I feel like that doesn't make sense. You can't
Okay,
have
okay, bro. Just take out
Okay.
Kyrie because I wasn't even putting.
and Darius Garland. No disrespect, he is not better than Jamal Murray.
I said,
Yeah, I don't think.
okay,
he's
Trae Young then. Trae Young then.
Trae Young over Murray.
I don't know.
Yes.
I say no.
And don't say no. Stop.
I
Oh
say
my
no.
God.
Because you don't
I
have to
see.
play. You don't have to play.
No,
this
during the
year.
regular season, Trae Young. I'm recency biased. Trae Young was definitely better than Murray for the year. He definitely was.
I'm not sounding
And I
like
think
Kendrick.
Yeah, even though that's
Listen, all that regular season don't matter, bro.
That's
All
Luka.
that regular season don't matter,
does
bro.
matter.
Hold on.
Hey, listen.
Jalen,
It comes playoff time.
Luka,
Regular season definitely matters.
Damian Lillard, Trey, and then Murray. Who's the better point guard?
That's what I'm saying. 5. He is a top
Yeah,
5.
I feel like Murray. If he's not like necessarily top 5, he has to be just out of it. Like he has to be like definitely around.
He's just out of it. I'll give you just out
He's
of it.
definitely
Bro, why
top
are you
10.
fighting it so bad? Why
He's
just out of
definitely
it?
I
top
think.
10.
Why
I
are
think
you tagging along with all the recency bias?
Yeah, nah, you can't say
My
regular
God,
season.
Nuggets fan, of course.
Regular season does a lot of determination for how the playoff goes. So like you can't really say it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I mean,
that is
like,
true.
I wouldn't put Anthony Edwards there.
And if we're going off
Ant-
regular season,
is Ant not a
Jalen
shooting
Brunson
guard?
played better regular.
Yeah,
And it's a
Jalen
shooting
Brunson. Yo, fair enough.
Jalen Brunson played better than Murray in regular season.
Holy crap!
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jalen Brunson was better than Murray in the regular
Yeah,
season.
for sure. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that's all. What's next?
I would say he's definitely like top 5 or borderline. Yeah.
I give him borderline. But there's a lot of recency bias.
My top 5 point
But he's a
guards.
great point guard. I'm not going to deny he's a great point guard. My fault.
Denard, who's your top
He's a
5
great
though?
point guard.
My top 5 point guards in the league. We got Steph, Dame. I'll say Trae Young. I'll say.
Oh, Shay's a tough. Shay's a tough.
Shay's
I
a
say
shooting
Shea.
Did I not say Shea? I said SGA.
Is Shea not a shooting guard?
Shay's a point guard.
No. He's a
I thought he
point
was listed
guard.
as a shooting guard.
Shea. I mean, you could put Murray at the 5. I mean, that's interchangeable. Really.
Nah,
I feel like
No. If you put Shea there, like I would put Shea over Murray. And if you gonna do that, then yeah, I'll say
Senai,
Murray's
is Shea listed as a point guard or a shooting guard?
Point guard.
point.
point guard. Okay, fine. Look. Now Jamal Murray's borderline, bro. Like if you're gonna put,
I said that.
be quiet, bro. You didn't have Shea in there though. You didn't have Shea.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
I just forgot. I was trying to go through the rosters, bro.
Listen, bro.
You said what?
John Morant before he was banging guns, bro. Yeah, I think he was.
Oh, I can't wait to talk about John Morant, but
I don't know.
Don't
about-
even. Don't even.
not yet.
Oh that's we actually want to talk about that later. But
Not yet,
my
not
next
yet.
my next question for y'all is, with this ring and the 2 MVPs already for Jokic, does this ring make Jokic top five argument for top 5 center of all time?
Like, barely.
No. No.
I don't think so.
Or top 10 at least.
We said top 5.
He's probably
Yeah,
already
I said
top 10. He's probably already top 10.
I
Without
give him I give him top 10.
I give up. Okay, bro. Here's what I'm saying, bro. First of all, in my humble opinion, bro, he definitely should have won. I said it before, bro. He should have won MVP this year. They didn't want to give it to him because they didn't want him to have the triple MVP season.
Okay, can I pause right there? Can I,
No disrespect, but I think
can I
Embiid
get
is
wait? Can I get that
What?
same statement out of Denari right now? I'd like to hear it right now.
No, Denari,
You're
don't
not getting that
backtrack.
from
I
him.
feel like
You're not
don't
getting that from
backtrack on the Embiid as MVP.
Denari, I
Like
didn't hear
Jokic,
Embiid-
the only reason Jokic was like more considered was because of his plus minus. That's the main reason people wanted to give him the MVP. But I think that this man Embiid, bro, like he was doing a lot of stuff that Jokic wasn't doing, like game-winning shots that he had this season.
Right.
That month where he was averaging like 40.
Okay,
I
but
Let's talk about it. He was
think
trying so much harder.
I think difference between Embiid and Jokic, bro. I think difference between Embiid and Jokic, bro. You double Embiid, bro, or you try and somehow stop him from scoring, like he's pretty much cooked.
Yeah, exactly. He's right.
If you can
Yeah.
stop Embiid from scoring,
Who
if
stopped
you
Embiid from scoring?
no,
Who
it's
is
hard.
If
I'm
you're
saying no,
doubling him,
I don't think it's.
that does not happen.
Okay, it's like the same thing, bro. You can't stop Luka from scoring. You can't stop Giannis from scoring.
Yeah, you
No,
can.
wait.
I
Wait,
feel like some
Horford
players.
stopped Embiid. Horford stopped Embiid. Horford did have Embiid locked up in
I
the
mean,
Celtics series.
okay. Like getting a guy for a couple plays that happens to everyone, but like stopping Embiid from playing his game, no one does that.
Oh
Embiid
no,
had like
here's what
15
I'm trying to say,
in
bro.
Game 7.
Especially
Here's
because
the
he
thing,
gets to
bro.
the free throw line
Listen,
so often.
listen.
All right,
Here's
hold
what
on.
I'm trying
Let
to say, bro.
Sinai
Here's
go.
what I'm trying to say, bro.
Let Sinai go.
Here's what I'm trying to say, bro. Jokic, like Jokic, literally makes it's literally impossible to guard him.
Not true.
It's impossible to guard Jokic.
Can I
It's
say something?
impossible to stop Jokic from impacting the game, bro. It's impossible, bro.
Okay,
Did you
well, yeah,
watch
there you go.
how the
I
Lakers
see
played
that.
against the Nuggets in 2020?
Bro,
Here we
2020,
go,
bro.
bro.
Like,
No,
Bro,
no,
you
no.
have
Talking about this
you
year,
have
bro.
Because
one
no,
more
it's not
Lakers
just me.
comment.
Like this is actually a valid point. Jokic
Quingo,
has not faced any
Quingo.
like the really good defensive bigs other than AD and Bam. I'll say that. But with the AD situation, AD's a 4. So like even though honestly I was team AD with that series. Like I was thinking AD was gonna lock him
You
up.
just told me AD was a center like earlier, bro. When I said
No,
That
he's
I
is
said he
true.
center
played
still.
a 5 all season, but his natural position is 4. When he was an MVP candidate, he was playing 4 for the
so
Pelicans.
what's the, so like what? All right, okay. So what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say that not just me, but I feel like a lot of other people like agree with me that Jokic is not really facing the best competition in terms of like a natural 5 defensively. Like he
Bro,
got to
because
play against Aiton.
You play everyone in the NBA. He plays everyone in the NBA, bro. He has played everyone in the NBA, bro.
Exactly. So what are you talking
like
about?
he can't do
Look,
it.
look,
Bro,
what
dude,
Sinai's trying to say, bro,
And
like,
JaVale McGee, Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee had this man's number in
They're
2020.
not.
bro, he's one more
What?
Lakers comment away from
And
getting
not just
muted, bro.
that,
Real quick, bro.
like
Somebody get
not,
this man
bro.
out
I
of
don't
here.
understand where this whole you can't guard Jokic. He's just gonna pass the ball,
No,
bro.
that's
No,
That's
not.
not
Look, look, look,
true.
look, look, look,
yes,
look.
you can
Sinai, wait.
You
Sinai,
can
you
say that
worded that
about
wrong.
anyone.
You listen. He's like you can't stop him from making an impact in the game, bro. The way
You can't.
like you
You can't
really
stop
And
can't.
Drake
that's
from
hold
making
on,
an impact in the
hold
game.
on. Hold on. Let me say
What
something.
are we talking about?
Coming from an Embiid supporter, you know I'm one of the biggest Embiid fans y'all know. I literally recorded this dude like accepting his MVP trophy like that dude was my son. But let me say something.
Dang,
Wait,
Lob.
Hey,
get
All
man.
off your
right.
knees.
He don't know you, bro. Why?
Lord.
all right, all right. But what I'm saying is this: what Jokic is doing on that Nuggets team, night in and night out, his impact on that team. If Jokic can't score, he's gonna find ways to get other players on the team to score. If Jokic can't, if obviously if he can't get a pass through, he's gonna find a way to take over. Either way, he's gonna find a way to affect the game. That's
And
what makes Jokic
Like
I think that's
Golden
what makes
State.
him. I think that's what gives him the edge over Embiid, especially because like
because like
Jokic,
Embiid can. Oh yeah, Embiid can
like,
score.
uh,
Embiid can score, no doubt. But you're not gonna see Embiid more than half the time when he gets the ball. If he gets doubled, either looking to pass, he's either gonna try to take a tough shot, or he's gonna flop or go for a foul with him. But when Jokic gets double teamed, that dude's doing this behind the backs, passes, all that stuff, bro, and he's helping his team win. And
and
his
another
team is
thing,
champions because
Listen,
of it.
yeah, and another thing, bro. Like I don't think he was talking about, bro. Jokic is so much more composed than Embiid, bro. Like you don't see Jokic crying up like Jokic obviously gonna have an initial reaction, like, but you don't see him crying up and down about the refs. You don't see him saying this, saying that. You don't see him talking to Malone like this. Tell
yes,
us
I
like,
do,
no, you don't, bro. No, you don't, bro.
bruh.
You don't see you.
What is this romanticism with Jokic and Luca? Literally, I
Bro,
remember when everyone said the same thing about Luca, and then now no one likes Luca because all he does is cry to
bro,
refs.
Lucas
I
one of my
saw
favorite
Jokic
players.
do the same thing.
Lucas
Bro,
is
He
my
has
favorite.
issues like every other player. What's
Bro,
his
First of all, I love
literally,
Luca. I
Do
love
y'all
Luca.
do
Luca's
y'all
a
like
dog.
Jokic? Sanai, do you like Jokic?
I love
You
Jokic.
have something for? Do you have a thing for
like,
Jokic?
I told
like
you, bro.
Jokic.
I told the two players that play like
There's
are who,
nothing
bro.
wrong with that. Like, what's the
Look,
problem? You have a thing for LeBron,
And
right?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I just want to talk to the host right quick. I think a lot of this Jokic high is gonna come down next season because I'll give him his
I mean,
props. Like you
as it
definitely
should.
have to give him his flowers for what he's done like this postseason. But everyone is so high on Jokic. Y'all were just as high on Jimmy, and now look at Jimmy. Look at how
Who's high
people
on Jimmy?
are on Jimmy right now. Everyone was calling him
But as you
MVP
should,
before he
like
even did it.
that's expected, bro. Like
No, because
obviously we don't expect him to go
okay,
back to back. Like, but
listen,
like
I'm
we're just
not
giving
saying
him
they
his
should go
props.
back to back. What I'm saying here is just like the romanticism, like y'all are like lusting after this man. Like his game
Guys,
hold
is
on.
he does not have a perfect game, bro. Jokic by
Hold
no
on.
means has a perfect game. He is
Imagine
still
if
a
LeBron made
lackluster
it.
defender. He is
Hey,
still a
when
lackluster defender.
Brandon, I got it.
When defended, no,
Lackluster?
yes, he's a lackluster defender.
Well, it's debatable. It's debatable. It's debatable.
No.
That's not a
No.
debate. Did you see what Bam did to him?
Bro, because but I told you earlier, Bam would cook like over 90% of sevens in the
Every
league.
center that played Jokic was cooking him.
Embiid did have 40 and 20 on him. Yeah.
Okay,
Bruh,
80 had 40 and
Jokic
20,
is
right?
not
What did he
gonna
do the
make
game
sense
after,
by
bro?
any measure, bro.
Hmm?
What did AD do the game after?
We don't care. We got better
But,
ratings.
No, I said Embiid. I said Embiid, not AD.
we know Anthony Davis is his own enemy, and also he does not flourish at the five offensively. Defensively, he's cool, but like for his game is minimized by having to just turn and dunk or try to turn and hit a floater because he can really shoot and he can dribble too. When he was doing that, that's when he was at his best. When he was doing that, but now he's just like kind of more like it's like regression a little bit offensively.
All right, go ahead, Denari.
What what I was gonna say is this, man. Is that talking about people were saying that Kwengo was saying that people were recently high on Jimmy Butler and everything. What Jimmy Butler did this playoffs, just because of the finals, what he did in the finals should not be overlooked. The Heat are the first play-in team to ever make it to the championship since the play-in started. No one had to eat going past Milwaukee. No one had been getting past New York. No one definitely hasn't getting past Boston. And the fact that he was able to go through all of that and get to the championship on his own, that's a huge accomplishment. That's a huge accomplishment.
Yeah.
So, like,
As
nothing should be
bad as
taken
it
away from
sounds,
him.
bro, as bad as it sounds, a lot of this stuff is win or bust. And the way it looks right now, Jimmy is 0-2 in the finals. I won't diminish him as a player because, like, clearly since he's been at the Heat, he's been like a more of a winning player than a loser, obviously, because he's been to the Eastern Conference Finals like 3 or 4 times. So, like, we're not saying that he's lesser of a player, but like, no question, look at a player differently when the end goal is to win a championship, and like he's not really doing that. Like he's failing at
But
it.
if,
Also,
if but
it's not like he did everything. He didn't lay it out all on the floor during the series. He sucked.
Yeah, really good.
yeah. But what I'm saying is that you're saying that the end goal is to win the championship, but you gotta be honest. Senai, be honest with me. At the beginning of the season, or even at
Yes.
when they got
Yes.
no,
I had us
Senai.
going to the finals, and I was winning the finals. Yes.
Wrong. All right, Jalen. At the beginning of the season, all right, Jalen. At the playing time, after the Heat won that playing game, did you have the Heat winning the NBA championship?
No.
So you saying the end
You
goal is
just
to
don't
win the
know ball,
title?
bro. That's all I'm saying. But you don't know
You
ball.
saying the end goal was to win the championship, but the team that the Heat had constructed around Jimmy Butler and Adebayo, that team wasn't going to get it done, and we saw that in the series.
Look. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. That's what we feel like as fans, but they proved us wrong. Like at the end of the day, you have to understand these are NBA caliber players. They play basketball as a professional. So like, I don't feel like
that's
we
why
should
they're in
be
the
as
NBA.
surprised when a team like a Heat like beats teams that are better, bro. Because it's about it's about who plays better. It's not about who has a bigger name or who made the All Star team. It's about who comes and like wins 4 games first. And I mean, I feel like they because of their mindset, like they were super focused. They made it way further than a lot of other teams. Like,
All right, So next thing is before we go to our next topic, because Brandon brought this up earlier. I want to hear this now from you guys. Let's do like the top 5 centers in the league right now.
In the league.
Yeah,
I can
Yes,
go
please,
first.
bro.
Brandon, go first. Go first, man.
All right, so there's Jokic, right? Embiid, Anthony Davis. I'll give it a Bam, and then the last one, um, it's up in the air with Brook Lopez and Vucevic, in my opinion.
Okay.
and Vucevic.
Vucevic. I know he was hitting
I
on.
think
I know he was hitting
I
on
like
five chick.
Vucevic, bro.
I know his PRA smash, Brandon. I don't know. I know
All
his
right, Quengo,
PRA
you go
smash.
next. Quengo, you go
Who?
next.
You said me.
Yeah,
Um,
You said center, right?
yeah.
centers easily Jokic and Embiid 1 and 2. Um, hmm. I don't know. I guess I have to get a nod to AD, but I personally don't like him as a 5. Like I said, I believe he needs to be playing like a 4 because that's when the Lakers won in 2020. You know, he was a 4. Like he was shooting. His game is just so much different. It's more limited as a 5. But AD, um,
All
and then
guys,
hmm,
I fucked up.
let me think.
Shh. Keep talking, dog.
And we
Is
know,
Bam
Brandon. We know,
4?
bro.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm not thinking of all the centers right now, but like just
Bro,
off the top of my
Cat,
head, I
where's
would
Cat?
probably have to
Where's
put
Cat?
Bam at
Be
number
quiet, be
4.
quiet, bro. Be quiet, bro.
I probably have to put Bam at number 4, and then yeah, I don't even know who's 5. I'm trying to think
Carl Anthony
who would be
Towns.
the 5th like centers.
Yo,
I don't know.
yo, Jalen, they're snoozing right now, Jalen.
Hey, I'll go ahead with my list.
Yeah, go
All right.
ahead. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Jokic and Embiid.
Yeah.
Everybody was forgetting about Sabonis. Oh
That's
my
exactly what I was
gosh.
saying. That's
Oh
exactly
my
what I was saying.
gosh.
Bonus
Yes.
over who? Anthony
AD.
Davis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
finish my list? Can I finish my list, please? Can I finish my list, please? Because I was going to say Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo is my top 5.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, so it's a bonus is above Bam and AD.
I forgot Sabonis. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Is it like? Are you serious?
This season? Yeah.
Yes.
This season, yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, this season.
Yeah.
he's a triple double machine, Quingo.
Yeah.
You
That's
see
AD
what that machine was doing against the Warriors?
They went to
That
7
machine was
games.
a fraud against the Warriors. He was a fraud.
All right, so now
Well, we act like
right.
Well,
Looney wasn't pulling down 20 boards a game, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
so-
Kayvon Looney's a good rebounder.
So here's what I'm gonna say. Okay, first of all, Quengo, so like we're talking even when you talk about the regular season, bro, like
Yeah.
first of all, in terms of Anthony Davis and Sabonis, bro, AD played 54 games, Sabonis played 79.
hmm
So he played a lot more games than him. They matched in rebounds. AD beat him in scoring, but he beat him in scoring with playing 25 less games. So I think his
It
stats
wasn't
are a
a
little
choice.
inflated.
It wasn't a choice, but
I think his stats are inflated, but Sabonis, yeah, when you all right, but you Sabonis also averaged 7.3 assists to AD's what 2.5. So
blocks.
in blocks, well, yeah, AD averaged more. He had 2. AD had more in blocks and steals, but in terms of like a player,
I mean, that's
bro,
known, though. That's known, though.
that's no. But in terms of player, like I think number one, AD's stats are inflated compared to Sabonis. Sabonis played at like the whole season outside of 3 games. AD missed 25 games this year. No, not he missed 25 games compared to Sabonis. And
And go ahead, go ahead.
and
Go ahead.
I would put Jokic, Embiid, Sabonis, maybe maybe Cat. Yeah, maybe Cat, maybe. I guess Jaren Jackson's a 4, right? Jaren Jackson's a 4. So I probably put Jokic, Embiid, Sabonis, AD, and then yeah, the same like Jalen.
Can I say something, bro? Can I say something?
Can I get my list first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
All right, thank you. All right, so my 5 centers: Jokic, Embiid. I'm gonna put Sabonis 3, Looney 4, Adebayo 5.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Before we react to Denari's list, I have something to say because Quangos keep making a face every time we have AD under 3. AD played 54 games this year. We know what AD is healthy, and we know what AD is in it. What AD was in his prime. What AD was in his prime. But this season, one, he couldn't stay healthy. Well, when can AD stay healthy? Let me say that. When can AD stay healthy? But I feel like Sabonis with his team made more of an impact than AD did with his team.
And not only that, bro, like injuries play a factor, bro. And how healthy you are able to stay. Like, I'm not gonna say it's always gonna determine. Like, I think it does determine a better player. I'm be honest. I think it does determine a better player.
How healthy? You're saying how healthy a player is?
Yeah, because if T-Mac stayed healthy his whole career, he would be a top 5 shooting guard of all time. If Brandon Roy,
Yes, he would be.
Roy can stay healthy,
You can't
he
say
would be a
Brandon
top
Roy.
10.
T-Mac, that's a little bit more acceptable. Brandon Roy, you cannot say that. That's absurd.
Greg, you can make the argument with Greg Oden too. If Greg Oden was
Oh,
healthy.
but listen.
Wait, now Greg Oden, Grant Hill
Grant Hill.
would have been spectacular. Like So many players would have been great if they could have kept healthy, and that's like of the like one of the biggest parts of sports. Like that also determines how good some players are. Some people's bones are maybe a little bit brittle. Maybe Anthony Davis didn't drink his book when he was younger. I don't know, but like that's what it is, bro. Like that's part of basketball, bro. That's part of
And I want to
sport.
say the only game Sabonis missed is when the Kings sat their entire starters.
Can I
That
say
is the
something
only
now?
game Sabonis missed.
I feel
Go
like
ahead,
I've
bro.
heard. I feel like I've heard enough. I've had to suffer through enough of this. This is absurd. I don't know what to tell you. This is just like absolutely absurd. I will say that was a good point about the way Sabonis affected his team this year. That fair enough. What were they, the 2 seed or 3 seed? 2 seed, right?
2 seed.
Yeah, I'll give him that. He definitely did. I won't say he had a bigger impact because the difference between his impact was better because they were the 2 seed. But I don't think he had a bigger impact because AD was the difference between like not making the playoffs at all. Like the Lakers would have won under like 20, maybe 30 games without AD this season. One and
I don't know
two, I
about
feel like there's like just such a large narrative with AD and injuries. AD has played through more injuries than like any probably any other player, like any other star of his caliber. Like most recently, like you see a lot of people like Jimmy sat like last series with some injury that he could have played the next game. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like if you want to keep yourself healthy, so you don't
that.
like
He
have a
played. Wait, what are you talking about? What series? You talking about the Knicks?
the Knicks series. I think it was
He
game
played.
four.
He
Did
played.
he not sit out that one game?
You play.
Wait,
You still out one game.
Oh, he was
You did.
definitely in street clothes.
hurt. He was hurt. He played. He finished the
He
game.
would play through that. Like I feel like
And
AD was tougher
the
than a
next
lot of
day,
people give him credit for. One and two, I don't see how you can. If you consider both sides of the ball, I don't see how there's any possible way you can have Sabonis over Anthony Davis. I just don't see it. I don't see it at all. Like I feel like
he may
defense is
not
like
be as good
defense
as
is such a lost art now. Like now it doesn't matter if you play defense because Sabonis passes the ball better. The only part of his game that's better than AD's, and somehow he deserves to be a better player because
Hold on,
he.
hold on. Can I make a statement? Can I make a statement then?
Go
Yes.
ahead,
Because you
Jay.
said without AD, the Lakers would have won what 20 to 30 games. The 2 seasons before the Kings were just the second seed, they were the 12th seed twice in a row. The 12th seed.
Okay.
There are what
oh, because this
16,
is bonus
16 teams in
first
it?
year, right?
Huh?
Yeah, that's 60.
Bonus first year. Oh yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Sabonis came to the Kings second seed. It
Okay,
just
okay. The valid point, but why are you trying to make it seem like this was like a Sabonis like franchise change? Like maybe Mike Brown is the franchise change, or maybe like
I
because
give
they
that
got
too.
a much better roster, they're a better team. Like Kevin Herter, their rookie Keegan Murray was like top. He made the most threes by a rookie ever. Maybe Davion Mitchell, a really good defensive guard who was like trailing Curry. Maybe their team, their roster, maybe they like almost every single spot on their roster was better. I don't think that was a
So
Sabonis
the
difference.
Lakers roster didn't improve after the All Star game either.
What? What are you saying?
The Lakers roster didn't improve
That's
after the
not the
All Star
same
game either.
thing. That's not the same thing. Renewing, coming into the season with a full new roster and one of the best coaches in basketball is not comparing to like throwing. That was a toss up. That's a panic buy. Getting D'Lo, Vandy. That's like a panic buy. The
And
Lakers were kind of lucky to succeed from that. Everyone agrees with that because no one thought that this Lakers team was gonna like start like going crazy after All Star break and only lose a couple games. So I wouldn't really compare that. And like I said, I'm gonna still stand by AD. I believe that AD definitely is a better five, even though I think he'd be better as a four. He's definitely better than Sabonis if you consider both sides of the basketball, in my opinion.
I don't know where Senai just went, but we're just gonna move on to the next topic. Um, all right, all right, all right. So, now that the finals is over, obviously the next big thing for the NBA, before we even talk about free agency, is the Ja Morant suspension. So, that should be coming out in a couple of days. Obviously, for those who don't know what Ja Morant did, he brandished a gun on IG Live again. And Adam Silver was very like candid about it. But how long do you think Ja's gonna be out for this season, for next season? For
I got
me,
something
I
to
say
say.
40 games. Oh, go
Okay.
ahead, go ahead.
40? Whoa, that's crazy. 40 is crazy. What I do want to say is the John Morant's lawyer said it was a toy gun. Toy gun, we gonna say that. But honestly, I have a real question. The real question is, what is up with like the NBA? It's your Second Amendment right to have a gun. Now, I don't fully support the Second Amendment, but it's the Second Amendment right to bear arms. So, what is the problem with him brandishing a gun, though?
the NBA is a business that markets to children, and he's like he's
Yeah,
in the car.
The NBA
It's not
markets to everyone. The NBA
yeah,
markets to everyone.
yeah,
but he's
but
like
a
one of the
large
faces of the
audience in
league.
the NBA is the children. That's really children is how you with any sport. Once you engage the children, when they grow up, they bring their children in. So it kind of creates a tradition. That's kind of that's the really big thing with all sports though. Like a lot of people are fans just because their parents were or like their area or like their family. So it's kind of like you're bringing in the next generation, I guess, like with sports. And Ja is you got to add the context in there. He's in there cranking the NBA young boy, and like recklessly like aiming his gun around at the camera. Like he should no question be punished for that. It's not about the fact there's nothing wrong with him owning a gun or even if he was like in a different setting. It's just a setting, and it's just super irresponsible.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because I
Yeah,
don't know. I said
We
the
gonna
same
sum
thing.
that up
I don't
pretty
really feel like he should be
spot
punished for
on.
owning a gun. It's just a reckless. It's just reckless the way he was like
yeah,
handled it.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
We
if
see
anything,
that.
then he should maybe get fined more than he should get suspended games.
He
No,
got
I feel
fined
like
the
he
Yeah.
first.
should be.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Most
he should be
definitely.
suspended. I feel like he should be
Huh?
suspended. I feel like it shouldn't be anything more than 25 games though, but he definitely should be suspended because it's like he. It's not just the NBA either. He's one of the faces of Nike. Like he has other endorsement deals, and it's like
Time out,
once you
Kwengo.
have
Time
that
out,
social
Kwengo.
responsibility,
Hey,
like
Kwengo. Time out. Kwengo. Time
Listen,
out.
listen,
Sinai,
bro.
Sinai,
Tonight,
Bro,
Sinai. What you?
turn down your
Sinai.
computer. Let me see
yeah,
what you
bro.
munching on, tonight.
bro, how many dinners is that, bro?
Bro, this is Swiss. This is Gouda cheese straight from Holland, bro. I just got it there, bro.
So you left
I know it
it.
stink.
Why do you have such a big block of it though?
So I'm
Like,
about to
that's
cut it up in little cubes. Pair it with a cracker and salami, bro. Come on, bro. Who's up, bro? Yeah,
All
bro.
right. Kwengo, continue. I'm sorry. Kwengo, continue.
nah, yeah, but like, yeah, like
Oh, you talking about Ja?
a
Yeah.
lot of these brands,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
they
It's
market
comfortable.
to children. Like that's how they really rope you, because when a child asks his parent for something, like like it's just like a child they want to give. That's really what a lot of brands try to market to. And if you, I don't
All
think
right,
they
go ahead,
want.
Sanaa.
Can I go next? Can I go next?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I just want to say this on the internet right now. John Morant is a. I can't. My fault. He's a flipping idiot. Has to be the
Oh,
dumbest NBA player I think in NBA history. And I'm not going to be one of them B word people that because I know not people aren't scared of him like obviously, but like, bruh, for you to go out and do some like it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense to me because like I don't know if you guys heard about all the stories with John Morant and him doing a whole bunch of crap because I just heard of it like I don't know like a month ago and I didn't know
Yeah,
about
like him and
half of it.
the 17-year-old kid.
Him and he got into an issue with that 17-year-old kid at the basketball court where he threatened he was like
In the whatever stadium that was. Oh my god, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot.
and the Pacers thing, right?
Yeah, that's what it
Third,
Oh
was. That's what it was.
yeah.
did you guys hear about the Foot Locker situation?
The
Isn't that
what?
when
What?
like his
So
like something
Oh,
with
his
his
sister
mom or
got in
Oh,
something?
trouble and his
no, no,
mom
no,
called him.
no. His mom was there, and she said something with the guy was getting attitude. So she
She
called.
called him.
So
Yeah.
first of all, his mom's a straight idiot. And that was number one. But bro, number two, bro, he came with like a bunch of dudes and trapped the dude in like one of the back closet. Like first of all, bro, that's how you know
And was
somebody.
banging on the door to
Bang
tell her
on
to
the
come
door.
out. Yeah.
And that's how you know somebody's not a man, bro. When you gotta come with 6 or 8 dudes to go fight some teenager at a Foot Locker, bro,
Getting paid
like
minimum wage.
getting paid minimum wage, bro, like that's how I know you like you're not on nothing, bro. Because how you about to go to somebody's job and do something? And his mom is an idiot, bro. Because you don't put your son in that situation, especially if he's a multi-millionaire, bro.
a
He was
hundred. What's his contract like? $196 million, bro.
Put it
Guaranteed. I think that's the guaranteed part.
that's just the
put it
contract too,
put
bro.
it
Like
like this. Put it like this. Because of that suspension, the first one after the first gun incident,
oh
he
yeah, he
couldn't
messed
get. He
like
wasn't. Yeah, he was eligible. He wasn't eligible for the max anymore. So
mhm.
he already took himself out of getting money for the first incident. Now him doing this again, I mean, it's dumb, man. It's
I
stupid.
think
It's dumb.
I know a lot of people, especially JJ Redick, for some reason want to slap that man. Like I understand it's not illegal, especially because it's an open carry state. Like it's not it's a non-permit state, so you don't have to have a permit to get a gun in Memphis. But regardless, bro,
Tennessee.
in Tennessee, yeah, well, yeah, check it, bro. But regardless, bro, like an idiot for doing something like doing something like that. Because not only are you revoking yourself of brand deals, like, could you imagine how hard it is for this man to get? Like, he's a great player, great. Like, I love John Morant, but he's not LeBron, bro. He is not like brands are still not about to be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna pay you still hundreds of millions of dollars to promote or like Nike, Gatorade. They're not about to.
Nike took his
Not
shoes
just
off the
that,
site.
bro. He's black, bro, and they will make an example out of you, bro. Like
They
Adam
need to make
Silver,
an
bro,
example out of him. Like they
if
need
he
to,
gets
bro.
banned for a season, bro, like that'd be crazy. But like you have to
Nah,
understand that they're
that's why
gonna
I
make
said 40. It's gonna
the
be 40
NBA does
games.
not play with guns, bro. Like
Bro, no, not only that, bro. If I was Adam Silver, bro, no BS, bro, I'm cutting him off the season, bro. Like, like the minimum. I might actually ban him from ever coming back to the game. Like, I might actually just ban him,
Whoa,
you might
That's
ban
a
him
bit
from the
extreme.
NBA for
That's a
all
big
time.
extreme. That
that's
is a bit
extreme.
extreme.
That's extreme. That's
bro.
extreme.
Because not only this, bro. Because number one, bro. Because I know Adam Silver, I get it. Like, whatever, like it is what it is. But here's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if I'm the commissioner, bro, and I gave you a chance, like, I think David Stern would have banned him for a season.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because David Stern is not a play around. Like you are not about to. Number one, bro. If you're a commissioner, bro, you got to treat the league like it's your own, bro. Like that's basically somebody. Like somebody came into your house, bro. You told them to take off your shoes, bro. They said nah. They kept the shoes on the whole day, and then you kick them out. They come back again with the same shoes on, and like you still gonna let that man keep coming back in, bro? You gonna tell him nah? You can't come to my house for another 2 weeks, bro? Like no, bro. You're about to say don't come back to my house.
Nah, but at the
Like,
end of the day, the NBA is a business, and Ja makes probably the NBA a good amount of money.
no, his first game back is gonna. Oh my gosh, bro. For sure.
Obviously, I
Yeah,
think they could
yeah.
cut him loose.
But
If they were to cut him loose, it wouldn't be a bad business move. But
no, no.
they'll make much more money if he's there.
Yeah, they'll make, especially his first game. Like his first couple games back, they're gonna make a lot of money. But what I'm saying is this, bro. He's basically playing, like, him doing this stuff. Like in my opinion, show like it's trying to tell Adam Silver, bro. But like, you can't make me do anything. Like I'm gonna do whatever I want. You can give me 40 game suspension, bro. He like, let's not forget, bro. He's already sitting on a crap ton of money, bro. He's already sitting on so much money, bro. He screwed up his entire like I don't know like how you come back from this, especially doing it twice. I don't know how you can come back from it. Not only that, bro, Denard, are we gonna get on a podcast where we talk about Mikey Williams, bro? Because that man has been non-existent for the past 6 months. I've heard anything about that man. Is he still in
Yeah,
jail or not? I don't know.
There's Imani Bates as well. Imani Bates as
not
well.
No, yeah, Imani
no.
Bates. Imani Bates. I don't think he did anything. I don't know. I don't remember what happened.
I saw
Yeah,
Imani
Mike.
Bates. I saw Imani Bates practicing for like NBA teams.
Yeah. Mikey. I think he's
He's
out in
fine.
jail.
He's
I think
fine.
Mikey. Yeah, Mikey's fine.
No, not Mikey. Imani Bates is fine.
Yeah, maybe.
He got arrested and they found a gun in his car.
But it wasn't his or
That's
something. Whatever. It was some.
yeah. It was something. It was something like that.
But is Mikey Williams on trial for attempted murder? Like, what is it? I don't know what he's on.
He's in trouble because
No, I
some.
know what happened. I know what
Oh,
happened.
are you
But I
asking
want
like?
to know what are they saying? Because that was in California, right? If I'm not mistaken, California has very
Yeah.
bad gun laws.
No, they're saying that
Very.
they found they're saying they recovered shells and also like I think holes in the back of the
Oh,
car or something.
No.
In the back of the Tesla, yeah.
I know nobody died. Number one, I know nobody died. But number two, it was definitely him shooting the gun. Like everybody, like that is not. So with him shooting a gun, with very strict California laws, as somebody's car driving away, like,
I don't think it's attempted murder. It's probably more like assault. It's
I don't
probably
see
more like
anything.
assault
I don't
than
see
murder.
anything for the. Hold on, I'm looking at it right now. I don't see
Yeah, last
anything
thing.
for when the
Also,
trial date
I
is.
saw unlawful discharge of a weapon as well. I think I saw that as well when the situation came out.
I think
The
people
last
like
thing I
Mike
see
Williams.
about the last thing I saw about Mikey Williams is that if he's convicted, he's on all counts that he could face up to 28 years in prison. That's the last thing I
Yeah.
saw about it.
And here's what I'm gonna say, bro. I think people like Michael Williams and John Morant are um are like a disrespect to everybody that comes from like a struggling family background and tries to make themselves better. I think they're a disrespect to every one of the people I think like what they're doing, like is such a stupid thing because you already have everybody knows that you already have the money, you already have the name, you have the brands, you have everything you could possibly like. That is what people fight for, bro. That is what everybody wants to be in the NBA. That's what everybody works hard for. And you're gonna throw it all away because like if you want to have a gun, bro, you want to show people you're a man, blah blah blah, whatever, bro. But to post it on the internet, to be on the internet with it, bro, is just outrageous, bro. And if I was Adam Silver, bro, like I don't know if I would let that man play in the league. He's definitely getting suspended for 1 year, no question. But I don't know if I would let him play in the league. And I don't know about his brand deals. I don't know if they're gonna let him stay or not. But
I
No,
don't know,
I
Jalen.
think
What you saying?
Power. Wait,
I'm
just
I
trying
don't
to
know
hear
if
what
all
Jalen
the brand
has to
deals.
say though.
oh,
Huh?
Brandon has to go
Hey,
ahead.
Brandon,
Let
you got
Brandon
anything
go.
to say, bro?
Yeah, Brandon, let Brandon go.
As far as like Ja and his suspension,
Yeah,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
as far as like, I'm gonna just comment on what Sinai has to say because he did like sum up everything except for the outlandish part with him being kicked out for the whole year. Because, like what Jalen said, bro, they, or what Quingo said, like John makes money for the league, bro. They're most definitely finna kick him out for like 30 games, 30, 40 games, around that Denari range. And then when he comes back, they're going to hype it up on social media. First game back, this, that, the third. And then they're back to making business again. I don't know
Here's what
how
I'm
they're
saying, bro.
kicking him out
Then,
for
Not just
that.
man,
that.
man,
Not
man,
just
here's what
that.
I'm
He
saying.
also brought a really big. He's making Memphis actually look like a big market team. Like you have to
Exactly.
remember, Memphis is actually a poverty franchise. No disrespect, they've had some
I
bright
wouldn't
points.
say that. I wouldn't say that. I
They
wouldn't
they've
say
had
that.
yeah.
some bright
But they've
points in
definitely
the
been
past.
grit and grind. They've never been a big market. They've always been grit
I'm
and
not
grind.
gonna
Never
lie.
been a big market.
It
But
was yeah.
Kyle,
That's my
Robin,
point though. That's my point though. They've never been like a big market. Like they've always been on a on a lower scale, and their teams have never really been that great. So
I don't
like
know about that.
the fact the lineup
Yeah,
that
I
they
don't.
have right now, the lineup that they have right now with like Ja and Bain and Jaren Jackson, that team like should have been in contention this year if they were healthy with Steven Adams. But like that's a contending team, and they're bringing so much money to like the city of Memphis. So like I feel like he definitely has a responsibility to just like
Here's what I'm saying.
get,
Here's what I'm
get
saying, bro. Here's what I'm saying. So I've seen a lot of people with businesses with they own everything. Bro, the one thing I see, bro, is this, bro. Ja is great at his job. That his job is to play basketball. He's great at it. Now I've seen people they're great at their job, but they don't listen to the owner. They don't listen to, and this the owner be Adam Silver, but they don't listen to the execs. But that person gets fired, bro. It doesn't matter how good they are. You're always gonna find another John Moran. Like you are going, like it may take 10, 15 years, whatever it is, but you're gonna find another. You're gonna find another John. You're gonna find another player like that.
I don't think that's how they evaluate their pockets though. Like I don't think they're
Yes,
gonna.
because listen, bro. Because listen, regardless if the person's making you money or not, if they don't listen to what you're telling them, if you have no control over what they're doing, then they can go out and do whatever they want. And if you have no control, you can't you cannot do anything, especially when they're doing stuff like this, like having guns on live,
Are you sure
right?
is that what they want, bro? Because I don't know if
I
they
will
want
say,
that.
when you're good in any sport, you get a lot of chances. And
No,
I feel like this is not like
yeah,
any
but
God's
like I'm
chance
saying,
because
bro,
he has to
when you
determine.
have a business, because you got to talk about from a business percentage, right? And I'm taking from a business standpoint, if you have employees and they can be great, if they don't listen to what you're telling them, and they can be great at what they do, they can be the best, they can be you struggling, whatever, bro. If the simple question is this, bro, if they don't want to do the things that you're telling them, you fire them immediately. Like there is no back and forth discussion. If that person doesn't respect you as the commissioner, as the exec, as the top person, as the leader, then like you're cooked. You're
I
cooked.
don't know.
It's different
I'll
if
say
it's
this.
like on.
I don't think Adam Silver is concerned with who necessarily respects him or not. Obviously, to some extent, because you do have to punish someone who's just like bringing like the image of the league down. If someone's bringing the image of the league down for like, if they just continue to bring the image of the league down, of course you have to like, you're not gonna you're gonna fire them. But like just from like proportion, like with other situations that are like of this gravity or worse, not too many people have been like lifetime banned from the league. Like even when Gilbert Arenas had brought the weapon,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, I
so,
was
like,
gonna mention that too. And that was when David Stern was in it.
yeah, he was punished, but it
Yeah.
wasn't like a lifetime ban. Like his career was pretty much
What was
over
his ban?
by
No,
the time.
I didn't say he needs. I said I would consider it.
No, no,
But
I'm not like disagreeing with that. What I'm trying to say is like I just don't feel like it's of that gravity. I feel like a 20 or 30 game ban would be enough, and I feel like that's probably what's gonna happen.
But I know, but I don't
Gilbert
think.
Arenas had a 1 year suspension.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I think it should be a full season. Like you're not playing the rest of the season because you have to make it known to everybody in the league. This isn't just a business or whatever. This is an example to everybody in the league. You can't do whatever the hell you want. You can't. This is a
I
job.
like
You show up to a
saying that
job.
though. Like what Jalen just said, the Gilbert situation, we've already seen this happen,
Not really. It's like
and
current events.
I doubt the 1 year suspension. Like it's really not good for the TV, like the viewership and for Memphis fans. Like it's not gonna
I'm
be good.
And you
personally.
got to think, social media wasn't a thing back then. So like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
true.
And
But
did
also
Gilbert
too,
Arenas have any brand deals? I don't remember Gilbert Arenas have any.
no, he had the Adidas deal.
he
He
had
had
a
a
no,
shoe
he had
deal.
a few. Yeah, he had
He had
Adidas,
a
and
shoe.
I remember I think he had a Gatorade too. I think he had Gatorade.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm saying, bro.
It might not have been Gatorade. It was some sports drink. But go ahead.
It's to show an example to the rest of the league and everybody, other people that want to come in the league. If you want to, if you want to be posting guns, or if you want to be posting with guns on live or whatever on social media, do it. Okay, but you're not gonna get paid here and get paid hundreds of like Kwengo. That is also coming out of Adam Silver's pocketbook. That $100 million, that's coming out of Adam Silver's pocketbook as well, because he owns the league. Like
No,
The NBA teams own. I mean, the NBA commissioners, not Adam Silver directly, but the NBA as a brand owns every single NBA team. So that's what I'm telling you. So that money that he has to pay John Morant is technically coming out of his pockets.
I don't think so.
Yes,
I
bro,
wouldn't
it is.
consider it like that. Like it's definitely not out of his pocket. I will say his job is like the health of the league. Like in the day, they definitely when they evaluate Adam Silver, they definitely look at like how much they're making, like from year to year. And to ban John Morant for 1 year, I don't know if that's going to make the NBA salary go down that much, but it's certainly a loss for like whatever revenue Memphis brings in because like
It's gonna
he's
be
like
a
the most
loss.
valuable player on their team.
It's gonna be a loss, but you have to find like you have to. I don't know if you can find a way to compensate it or whatever because when John Morant went to therapy or whatever for like 3 days, like why are you going to therapy for 3 days and you did some crap? Like I don't even know. I don't know why the hell the guy went to therapy, but like
I don't know. I feel like with the whole situation, a lot of this is blown out of proportion, and I feel like I don't know if he needed therapy. He probably needs therapy in life. Plenty of
yeah,
people need therapy in
yeah,
life. I feel like that's completely separate from his bad decision making. That's completely separate. The bottom line is he's just making stupid decisions, and they're gonna punish him. And I just doubt it will be a year. That's all. That's all I just say.
no, I don't think it's. I don't think. I think it's gonna be 30, 40 games because they even said it's gonna be like around 30 games. I
Yeah.
mean, how many did he miss this year? Eight games.
Yeah, it was
You say how
8.
many?
I thought
Eight
it was
games that
12.
he missed this year.
I thought it was 12.
Around there.
But whatever. How I know he lost 600K a game. So if 600K a game times 30 games is what? 18
A
million.
lot.
It's a
So
lot.
he's gonna lose 18 million.
Probably 1.8. Oh no, that's 18.
So he's gonna lose 18 million. And now, but I think he should like lose his whole salary because that's how you like, bro. Let me tell you this, Quango, bro.
So now you're saying the most outrageous. He's like, I think he should be banned for a year and lose all his money.
Bro,
Like,
you know,
golly,
here's what I'm saying, bro, because I'm bro, like, if that's my business, bro, if that like I'm not playing around, bro, like,
Well, we know how you are, bro. We know how you
100%,
are.
bro, 100%, we all know, bro, man, what I am, but like, I can say that on live, I can say that here, but like, uh, but like, basically, bro, like, if somebody's disrespecting your authority by just doing whatever they want and doing things like obviously he knows you can't be doing that. Like after the first offense, like you know you can't be doing stuff like that. Like there's not even a question. Then, especially when he wrote that BS ChatGPT apology letter
Yeah.
the first time, like he wrote that, and then bro, like he's just playing around, not caring, bro. You have to strip him of all the bread he's gonna be able to make this year. And when you wait, because when he threatens somebody's pocketbooks, bro, like they're gonna sit back and think. But when he looks back at his Bank of America and sees that he doesn't have as much money as he thought he did, he has to sell back some of his pieces. Some of he has to sell back like some of the jewelry and stuff like. when it comes to coach, whatever it is, bro, then he's gonna be like, oh crap, like I gotta lie, like this is serious. That's what I'm saying. Because if you ban him for a year, bro, guaranteed he's not coming back and doing that stuff again.
Yeah, but as just a final thought on that, yeah, I agree
Yeah.
to some extent. I think 30 games with no pay is fair.
Jalen, your final thoughts?
If you ever own a business, Kwengo, hire me immediately, bro, because I'm about to do whatever I want, bro. I'm about to come to work naked if I could, bro.
Well, I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
if
All
you can
right.
somehow
Next topic.
if you can turn a poverty franchise to an actually watchable franchise, then
Did no
I
one
might
just
have
hear what he just said?
I might have to.
Did no one just hear what
Well, I mean, it was
Denard just said?
okay. So it's not only him.
Hey, go ahead, Denard.
All
Sorry,
right.
next
Next
topic, bro.
topic. Next topic. All right. So, in the interest of time, we're just gonna go ahead. I think we're gonna do. Talk about free agency and off season real quick, and then we're going to end the show with the way too early predictions for the next NBA season. So, who's gonna win a championship? Who's getting
Heat.
MVP next year? Oh, all
Miami
right,
Heat.
man. All right. Right. Let's talk about free agency first. So, obviously, there's gonna be a lot of moves. Obviously, the players declining player options.
Wait,
Players.
Denard. Can you pull up
Hmm,
all the free agents that are going to be this year?
let's see. Yeah.
Because I'm not 100%. Like, I don't remember who it is.
I had
Is it
that.
Jalen Brown or no?
Yeah.
He is a player or something. I'm pretty sure.
I'll name the free agents for you. We have Westbrook, Middleton, Harden, Irving, Porzingis, Russell, D'Angelo Russell, Kevin Love, Vucevic, Draymond Van Vliet, Harrison Barnes, Jeremy Grant, Karis LeVert, Gary Trent, Malik Beasley, Derrick Rose, Will Barton. Goodness God.
You going down too
Uh,
far on the list. We don't care
yeah,
about
my
that.
fault. My fault.
That's
We
Will
don't care
Barton.
about that.
My fault, bro. But yeah. Just so what the prominent ones? So like Westbrook, Harden, Irving, Van Vliet. Like, what y'all think's gonna happen with those heading into next season? I feel
Oh,
like for me,
probably add Chris Paul there too, because
oh
he's
yeah,
gonna
Chris
get wasted.
Paul.
Oh
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
I feel like Russell. I feel like Irving's gonna go to LA. I feel like Irving's going to LA. I feel like Harden's gonna stay in Philly.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
doubt
think.
that move. I seriously doubt that move. I think he stays with the Mavs. I don't know. There's really no indication that he's going to the Lakers. And honestly, I don't know if that's not really a good idea in my opinion. I think he should stay with the Mavs because the Lakers are really like they really just have to expand upon what they did this year in terms of defense. Because like a big problem for them was one they need a defensive guard and someone to like take a little bit of just like the playmaking load off Bron a little bit and like more of a defensive guard like someone who can play defense, not a liability. They basically just need defensive players like a defensive big and like some guards that can play like solid defense. I don't think they really need Kyrie.
Hey,
All right.
wait. Can I get a quick intermission for real quick? So,
No. Oh, I'm
so,
joking. Go ahead. Go ahead.
so this is Beth. Uh, the comment I made before in the beginning of the podcast. I didn't mean it. You said what? What did I say?
Oh, mute yourself, bro. Mute yourself, bro.
Bro, come on, man.
This was shameless.
Anyway, I got something to say.
Denard, this is your business. Kick him out, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Oh.
I got something to say. So I feel like the only way Harden stayed. Well, first of all, if he goes back to Philly, he would have to take another pay cut because they need more players in Philly. They have no depth. They need more players in Philly, so Harden will have to take another pay cut. The only way he could have stayed, I feel like the only way he could have stayed in Philly, if they went out and got Mike D'Antoni, because Mike D'Antoni knows what to do with James Harden. I'll tell you that.
Bro, what?
And I feel like
all the times, bro. Come on, what are you talking about?
yes, let James Harden play his game.
No.
Is what Mike D'Antoni does.
No.
I'm saying is what
Going
Mike
another
D'Antoni does.
No.
Stop.
But
Can I finish?
bad.
Can I finish, please?
Can I
finish, please? Can I finish, please?
Okay.
Because I want to go down. I was going to name the three top free agents that I see right now. So we got James Harden.
Wait, for what team?
Chris Middleton is a big one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think Chris Middleton goes back to the Bucks. I think he still feels like they can contend. They're going to keep contending. And honestly, Fred VanVleet, he denied his player option or whatever he did, bro.
Yeah.
He's a free agent now.
Fred VanVleet.
I don't know what
you.
I don't know what team He's not a
Philadelphia
Sixer.
76er, man. He is a
I
Philadelphia
don't know what
76er,
team
man.
he's going to, but I do know he's going to a contending team. That's all I will
So
say.
the Sixers, he's going to the Sixers, man. We need
He's
him.
eligible.
Like I said, he will go to a contending team.
The Sixers are not a contending team?
Nope.
Yes. He's
I was
going to Philly.
watching. Listen, bro. Here's what I'm gonna say. First of all, you guys gotta get a coach. Number one.
We got Nick Nurse.
Nick Nurse is a great coach.
Yeah,
Let's not do
I'm
that.
laughing.
That's fair, bro.
If the Sixers lose James Harden, they won't contend as much as they did this year.
Yes, they will.
Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Number
They'll
one.
be
As a
better
Sixers
off
fan, bro.
without him.
As a Sixers fan, Dinari, be honest, bro.
What's
Do you
up,
trust the
man?
process? That should be the
Of
first
course.
question.
Bro, of
You've
course.
been trusting the process for a decade.
I just wanted to say that first.
Realistically, it's only been like about 5 years, but
Oh, my fault.
look, trusting the process. Look at how 8 years worked out for Denver. No, they got their chip this year. I don't know. Denari, don't let them hate on you like
I,
this.
I forgot.
Anyway.
I forgot. Jeremy Grant is a big pick, a free agent too, because he's a great player. Jeremy
Great
Grant is a
two-way player.
great player.
Three level scorer, man. I love Jeremy Grant, bro.
Here's what I'm gonna say.
Like,
The
Are
Heat
we
needs him. Not gonna lie, I think so.
Huh?
The Heat needs Jeremy Grant, bro.
You said the Heat?
The Heat, yeah.
The Lakers need Jeremy Grant.
Nah,
Yeah,
the Heat
Nah,
need a
nah.
guard. The Heat need a
No.
guard.
We don't need a guard.
An elite scoring
We need a
guard.
scorer.
Yeah, y'all need an elite scoring guard, or two. Yeah, you can
This
play with a 2 or 3 as well, like scoring.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm
I'll
saying.
be just fine.
So wait.
continuing to
Are we
develop.
talking about the best landing options?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can say that too.
So let me. You know what? Y'all talk. Let me pull this thing up.
I feel like the Heat just need to continue to develop Caleb Martin. Because Caleb Martin could definitely turn into like a.
Here's what I want to say about that. Caleb Martin had a great series against the Celtics. Bro. He played great. Here's what I'm saying. Nugget series. I don't know where the hell he was for most of the games, for most of the series. He wasn't there. He showed up maybe a couple minutes within the game, maybe. I don't think Caleb Martin, like, we have the same problem every year. Last year, Strus was the biggest thing in Miami. The year before that, it was Duncan. The year before that, it was Jimmy Butler. Bro, every time we get a new player and they play well, everybody thinks guys like we should pay him like 80 mil, 100 mil. Like that 4-year, 80 mil Duncan Robinson contract was so stupid. Duncan Robinson's not an $80 million player. He's not a $20 million player a year. He's definitely not worth it.
So you think Heat players are like just like playing for a contract and then they just don't care?
No. I don't think they're playing for. I think he didn't get any minutes this year. But I'm saying we should not. Number one, we cannot overpay for players we have that play well one tiers. Like, and we can't over like estimate this guy's potential. Like Caleb Martin played great, right? But there's a couple flaws. Like he outside of catch and shoot and getting to the basket, like he's kind of bagless. Like he has a couple good spin, turnaround, jumper, blah blah blah. But Caleb Martin,
He was a really good
is
step back.
okay, but not that consistent. Caleb Martin is not
You talking about free agents?
Oh, my fault, big dog.
Yeah, this is not the Heat podcast, bro.
Yeah, this is not. It's not the Heat podcast.
We'll never make a podcast about such a
I
poverty
don't know why
franchise.
you eating. I'm that stressed. So I don't know why you eating.
Poverty.
Alright.
You went a fedora, bro, indoors.
What's that? Is that another L this year?
All right, my fault, bro. So you guys made it back to the Western Conference Finals?
Oh my god!
Last time I checked,
Alright.
my king has 4 rings. Jimmy has
All
none.
right, he doesn't know you. Next topic. All right, next. All right, anybody? Brandon, you want to say anything before we go to the next topic, man?
So this was based off like the free agents. This was just based off of like the best fit or like where we think
Best
they're going.
fit.
Best fit. Well, I mean, it's just
Yeah.
kind of early. All right. So, Westbrook. For some reason, I feel like Westbrook is gonna stay in Clippers. I can't really imagine him anywhere else. That's
Yeah.
just me. Middleton, the same thing, stays in Bucks. James Harden, I feel like I feel like Jalen brought up a good point because right before, wait, no, I actually put that out. Before, I just didn't know. Like, I just disregarded James Harden because it's James Harden. But he brought up a good point with if he's going back, he's most definitely gonna have to take a pay cut because like, golly, 76 really needs some work. I'm not gonna lie. They no like no offense, Dinari. Like y'all been trying like every year, bro, but y'all actually like need to go into a rebuild phase, or not all the way, not a whole rebuild, but like just get like
Whoa,
I don't know,
whoa,
just
whoa, whoa!
redo some
Time
things,
out.
bro. No, because y'all already started. Didn't y'all just get a new coach, bro? Like
Yeah,
start there, right?
it's like a new coach in
Right.
like
No,
our
no,
second coach in
because
like
I don't
5
think you're
seasons.
gonna afford James Harden. James Harden, I don't think he's gonna want to stay if he's gonna take a pay cut, bro. That's one. Unless
I
he
mean, if he,
honestly believes that
I mean,
76ers can fix it up and
I
get
mean,
it somewhere.
my question is
Then
this. Oh my
then
god.
Kyrie Irving, he also stays in Dallas. Like I mean I don't see him going anywhere else too. D'Angelo Russell, for some reason, I don't know. Let me skip him for now. I'm just gonna do like the top. Wait, what is this? One, two, three, four, five. Top
Wait,
10
wait.
players.
My question is this. My question is this.
Uh huh.
Like, I'm surprised Jalen has stayed quiet this whole time. Bruh, Kristaps is on the agency. Like, Kristaps
Yeah,
should be a massive pickup for somebody.
Yeah,
Like, I'm talking about massive. Like,
bro.
I
I was
agree.
watching a lot. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Kristaps points, first half points, smack.
Bro,
It
Listen,
I'm
depends
not
on
gonna
the
lie,
team
bro.
though.
nah, he was putting up like 23 and 8, 9, 23 and 8, like 9
Kristaps,
every game.
Kristaps, I think played great on the Wizards too. I think he played really good.
I don't
And
know.
I
I
think,
feel like
So
Kristaps is
you
like
guys
very
think that he's
situational.
just all about money? Like, where do you think his mind is at? You think his mind is at money or contenders?
bro, Kristaps, it's 28, bro. 28 now. He's been in the league for 7 years.
Bro,
Listen, bro.
what do you guys think he's looking for right now?
At that point, you have to be looking for a chip.
A chip?
Bro, he's been through injuries. He's been through the rebuilds with the
Oh,
Knicks.
but where
He's
do you
been
think he would fit? Where do you think Kristaps fits? Like, what team would he fit
Yeah,
on?
a team that needs a stretch five that can play defense and get boards. Uh, like that's a contender, right?
there's a
It
contender.
doesn't have to be.
Or that they can make him a contender. I
Yeah.
think if you put him next to AD, that would be like out of this world. But I think so. I definitely think so.
I
Nah,
got something to say.
Chat can play the
yeah.
four,
Poke, bro. Like it gives him endless size, no gay shit. My fault.
and
Uh,
that's a good point tonight. Cause size was their problem like all year, bro.
I know, bro. Like big size, what I need, and what teams need, and
Dang.
listen. Here's what I'm saying.
Shout out to the Nari's mom, bro. I'm sorry for this goofball.
Nah,
Stop cussing.
look,
All right, final thoughts. Final thoughts.
I don't
Any
know.
final thoughts? Any final thoughts?
I
Before
didn't
we
get to say
close.
anything about my what do you call it
Hey,
my off
hurry up,
season,
bro. Hurry
and
up.
I feel like though yeah with the whole Kristaps thing, I don't feel like he's really that. He can be big for someone, but I feel like it really has to depend on the system. And I feel like it's more likely that he doesn't get traded to or like he doesn't go to a contending team. He goes to a team that's probably like going to try to contend. I think that's more likely than him
Under,
because
bro.
not too many
Under.
teams need.
Honestly, no. Honestly, I see him staying in DC.
But you know what will make me cry if the Warriors somehow try to get this dude. I don't need them. Like I feel like the Warriors would do something devious with him. Like they don't need him at all. But like I wouldn't want him on the Warriors like at all.
Mm.
But
Christian Wood is also a free agent.
Christian
you
Wood
said who?
And
is.
Jordan Clarkson
Mm.
and
That's
Kelly Oubre. If you know about Kelly Oubre, you know about his
that's a
points.
good piece.
Kelly Oubre's points for a month smash. A month.
I don't know. I'm thinking they're both Lakers.
You think everyone's a Laker, bro? All Lakers fans
I'm
think
No,
joking.
everyone's a
no,
I'm
no,
Laker.
no.
joking. But
Mm.
No, actually, Jordan Clarkson going to the Lakers is not outlandish at all, bro.
I mean it's
Like,
not.
Going back,
But here's what I have to
you
say
can
though.
see
Like
that for
off
sure.
season, Fred Van Fleet, bro. I feel like Fred Van Fleet and Chris Paul are like two of the most important off season like pieces. Because there are like four teams, like actually contending teams that like want to win the chip next year that really need both of them. Like the Celtics have been looking for like a pure passing guard for
Mm-hmm.
years. So like Chris Paul, he also has like he's a vet and stuff. They need a vet as well. The Celtics they're just too young. So like I feel like he would work good in the Celtic system.
I
And
think
then
Van Vliet would be the best in that team.
you
I'll
think
put
who?
Van Vliet there and the
Van Fleet
Celtics.
with the Celtics. I feel like Van Fleet, he's very like limited if he's not scoring. In my opinion, I feel like Chris Paul is better because you don't need him to score. Fred Van Fleet, you're gonna need him. Like I feel like when a player has an expectation, if you average 20 and you're coming to a team like the Celtics, they're gonna need your 20 on some night, and his field goal percentage is not that great. So like, he's not
Okay,
as
but there was a few games Fred VanVleet was like really dishing the ball. Like, he had like a 22 or
yeah,
he had
but
like
we
a
have to
22
be
assist
real.
game
We
this
have to
year.
be real with ourselves here. Chris Paul is a franchise change. He changes franchises. What he did with the Thunder, what he did on the Rockets, what he did at the Suns. Like as much as you want to call him CP0 rings or like make jokes about him, he changes franchises. Like he makes teams better, like way better than they were before. So I feel like the Celtics' best option is to try to go after Chris Paul. He's a vet as well. Like they really do need a vet.
I agree with that.
And I think most of the other players really
Well,
just stay with their teams, like Kyrie and Chris
any
Middleton probably stay as well.
any final
Dame
thoughts?
is also
Okay.
interesting though. Like Dame. I hope Dame doesn't go to the Heat. Please don't go to the Heat, bro.
He's staying in
Please.
Oh my
Portland.
God, bro.
He's staying
I'd
in
rather
Portland.
see Dame on the Sixers.
Well,
I'd rather see Dame on the Sixers.
he's staying in Portland. He's staying in Portland. He's definitely staying.
I don't know.
I don't.
I think Embiid and Harden have turned him off from the Sixers though. After what they did, like, he probably won't want to go.
Yeah. But that'll do it, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to my guests for joining us.
Wait.
y'all
What
wanna-
happened to predictions? What happened to predictions for next season?
Oh, we cutting it mad close. All right, quickly. What's your
Okay.
predictions for next season?
He win the finals of 4.
Okay, next. Go ahead, Brandon.
Brandon,
I'm a Nuggets fan. I'm gonna be biased too. We running it back next year though. That's all I'm saying.
Go ahead, Kwengo.
Well, I'm gonna not be biased. Like as much as I like the Lakers, they have a long ways to go in terms of roster improvements. So I'm gonna say Celtics.
Jalen,
Yeah, I'm gonna follow suit in what Kwengo said. I feel like it's gonna be someone from the East Coast. I'm either leaning
Wizards. You gonna
Celtics
say the
or
Wizards? The Wizards.
stop. I'm leaning Celtics or Milwaukee Bucks, man.
Okay, I have one prediction,
Yeah,
bro.
Bucks are-
Everybody in this Discord, everybody in the chat, that give me $100.
Chat.
The Heat. This is my
Twitch.
prediction. This is my prediction. We're gonna be the first team ever to go 82-0 and not lose a single game.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Dinar,
Um,
you can go ahead, Dinar.
La-
Go ahead,
last
host.
prediction. Last prediction.
Sanaa,
Bro,
will you win more than 50? Will you win more than 50 next year?
Broncos Super Bowl.
Will you win more than 46 next year?
Well, we'll be the first
Go
team
ahead,
ever.
host. Can the host go? Can the host go?
I'm
Please?
saying, can I go? My
Can the
prediction-
glorious host go?
Okay.
Yeah, damn,
All
bro.
right, but my
Sean
prediction.
Payton.
Can the glorious host go?
My prediction for next year, the Jazz are going to be a playoff team, and the Warriors are going to win the title next year.
Hmm.
Jalen, you about to laugh?
ETP.
I'm just shocked from your statement.
ETP,
Warriors,
baby.
Winning the Super Bowl. Let's
why
ride.
say the Warriors?
I feel like everybody they're not really paying attention. Like I feel like after this year, I feel like the Warriors they're gonna have a good off season, and they're gonna
Jordan
get some.
Poole at the trade deadline.
Watch them get
Oh,
one.
should
Watch
Jordan
them get an
Poole be
underrated
traded?
piece.
That's for next podcast.
Yeah, next podcast. But thank y'all for tuning in. Brandon, Kwengo, Senai, Jalen, as always. Appreciate y'all for being on. I heard nothing you just said tonight, but thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all want to say anything before we leave?
Yeah,
Young Bulls.
I got a girlfriend, and listen. What I said earlier, bro, I didn't mean it, bro. Because listen, bro, like I don't want to get in trouble, bro. So you know what I mean? Like,
And Dinar, close this out, bro. Go ahead, host. Close
I'd
this
like
out,
to
bro.
say, I'd like to say thank you, Dinari. Thank you, Young Bulls Podcast, for having Big Bando. You know, Big Bando always give a helping hand. You know, I show up anytime. Broncos country, let's ride. We gonna know what it is for Sean Payton. Yeah, I'm out.
Broncos country, let's
Quengo, you
die.
got.
You won't be winning more than 9 games.
It's all good, bro.
Uh,
Hey, close this out.
Thank y'all for tuning in. New episode next week. Follow us on TikTok too. Thank y'all. Peace.